Good morning and welcome. We're here and I'm Alexandra, I'm your presenter for today, and I have a lovely guest who I've been talking to all morning, the lovely Tina. She's our guest jewelry designer here. She's right here.
Right here.
I'm gonna have a look at Tina. She's sitting
Good
down.
morning.
She says good morning. And it's not just the two of us in here today. We have a fantastic show. We've got the lovely Deanna producing, the beautiful Claire who's directing, who she just stopped me from saying good morning too early because I actually said good morning before you. Yeah, I was very excited to see you. I've only been here once. I'm back again. They're having me back, so I'm ready for the incredible show. Now, we actually have a lovely work experience who's on camera as well. Her name's Emma. So she said hello very shyly. But she's our floor manager for the moment. You can see her right there. So we have lots to show you today. I've got an early bird special right here that the lovely Deanna just came over and said to me. It is absolutely incredible. 3 strands. Here's your early bird special, and we've got so many things to bring you today. I'm sure you're going to enjoy the show. Now, I've got Jasper for you in a very, very beautiful way. Have a look at this. This is gorgeous. Now, if I was you know about, if you've never seen me before, well, I've only been on this part of the show once before, and I'm going to be honest with you, and Tina now knows this, I know precious little about jewelry making. Lots about gemstones, but very little about jewelry making. So if you're brand new like me, this is a great show for you as well, because you'll be learning with me as well, and that's the best thing, because I hope to get up to Tina's expert status eventually.
That won't take long.
You won't think? You don't think it won't take long? Okay. I'm glad that you're optimistic. You haven't seen my skills yet. Last time I was on, I couldn't. What was that? The little cups that were like cup the beads. I struggled just to put one of the beads in there. But you know, most people are going to be better than me. If I can do it, you certainly can. So let's show you your early bird special here. So this is your 6, 8, and 10 mil rounds here. They are stunning, and you will get all 3. You don't have to choose one. You get every single one. You get your multi-diameters here, and you have your beautiful strands here. Now, the kind of colors you're getting here are stunning. They're beautiful olive greens and the colors of, gorgeous leaves in the autumn. They're really, really stunning. These very, very earthy tones in your jasper. Now, getting involved in an early bird special means that you get involved on some early bird deals. So watching early and get involved on these is the best way to do it. And this is how we show you value for money in all of our kind of multi-strand kits here. This is a great way to start off the show because you got your 3 fancy jasper rounds here. Look how big this one is. How many pieces of jewelry do you think you could make out of this, Tina?
Oh, minimum. I mean, it depends what you do, but a minimum of 4 or 5.
A minimum of 4 or 5.
Easily.
Easy.
Definitely get a really gem-heavy set out of a 3-strand pack. Lovely.
So and then that's just showing you right now. This is something that you can get involved on, and maybe use one of these strands with one of the kits that we've got coming up later. If you wanna use this and later on, and I'm wearing a piece from one of the kits that's coming up later as well. And I'm sure many of you are questioning in this, and it actually goes very well with what I've got on. And Gemma's got some on as well. Oh, I just learned who Gemma is. We'll tell you a little bit about her in a second. Many of you probably know who Gemma is, but I just met her for the first time today. She's wearing, so this is your challenge, isn't it, Tina?
It is.
Yeah, Gemma's wearing a bit of a challenge, and so am I.
Oh no, that's the first kit. That's the first kit.
It's the first kit. It's your first kit, so it's not actually a challenge. We'll give you a little bit of a display of that in a little bit. Your pack of 3 fancy jasper rounds, and if you can get you're getting involved on that. Now, this is the great thing out of all of our channels here, and I work on all except for the American channel because they want to keep the Americans to you guys. This is our free number right there. So 0800-644-655. You're going to want to get involved straight away because you're getting 3 jasper rounds. It's your early bird special here. Look at that, $5.95. This is why it pays to get involved early here. $5.95 for your early bird special. Now, you're not just getting 1 strand, you're getting 3. And as Tina said, you can make some really gem-heavy pieces out of this. So that makes this absolutely fantastic. For any one of your pieces, you could get this and literally add it to your order. I'm sure if you're thinking about buying one of our kits coming up later, or one of our individual pieces, or some silver findings, this would be fantastic for you. You'll be able to make something really nice out of it $5.95. Now dialing that number right there, 0800-644-655, means it's a free phone number right now. So it doesn't matter, there's no queue right now in the mornings, but if you're getting involved right now, you're not going to queue on the lines, and that's perfect there. Well, there are people on the lines already, of course. It is your beautiful, fancy Jasper rounds here. You can dial in, it is a free phone number, and you get involved on that, and it's $2.95 for your P&P all day. Getting involved on this if you're brand new to us, just like myself, is perfect because, you know, you've got some strands here that you really can work very nicely with. Colors that you could put this with is beautiful kind of corals and turquoise if you want to brighten it up. Or if you have some tiger's eye, that would be really fantastic as well. Absolutely stunning. 0800-644-655 for your fancy Jasper rounds. Look at that. Loads here. $5.95. Your early bird special. Can you see your different colors that you've got there as well? You see almost like your ruby tones that you've got there. And almost to your yellows and your gorgeous olive greens there. Really, really stunning. Now, if you're brand new to us as well, like I am, you're gonna get a couple of things as well. We'll show you. You won't just get this because obviously you're getting this home and you might not know exactly what to do with it, but you wanna start your hobby off. It's the summertime and you wanna, you know, start making jewelry. Or a lot of people, this is more than a craft to them. So you get your Jewelry Maker book as well, which is free. And yet, basically what you're gonna find out is a lot of information. It says how to get started on all of our pieces if you wanna make a lovely pair of earrings. If you want to make a stunning bracelet, you can do so. And then, I'm sure you know who this gentleman is, Scott. Oh yeah. Oh, you're a Scott fan, Tina?
Hottie Scotty.
Hottie Scotty. This is worth the early bird special.
What is he like? Look at that. What's he like?
He's a nice guy in real life.
He's lovely.
Isn't he? Now this is what you get this free as well, and this will give you everything, keep you up to date with everything that's happening here at JM. And basically, it's your August issue here, so that's very helpful. And also, you get your DVD. So here you go as well, so you can pop this in and you can really, honestly, if we're talking about gem heavy pieces here, you can actually see what you can actually create with this. So everybody gets one of these as well. It's your Jewelry Maker. And this is your early bird special on your fancy Jasper beads. It's all about value for money here. We want to make as many pieces as we can out of the kits that we're actually getting. And your Jasper, these are kind of like your core colors, I believe. Very earthy, beautiful tones here. Look at that. You can wear it with so many different things. Now we're going to move that on. That's your early bird special. Now how long will that be available for, Deanna? Yeah, getting involved on that pace, get involved on that early. It'll be involved. You can get involved on it all day long though, or until they run out. And I'm going to show you now. Deanna, I've worked with her in the past on some of our other channels. She's one of my favorite producers here. And one of the things I want to show you is that, well, she knows me. She knows what I like. And one of my favorite gemstones, as you can see, I love diamonds. I love your big 4 gemstones. And I think this is amazing. This is gorgeous. So Deanna had a choice of some gemstones, and since she knows me very well, she said, Alex, this one's for you, and it was a treat straight away in the morning. It is, I won't give it away, I'll let you see what it is first, because I looked at it and I knew exactly what it was. This is ruby. Gorgeous ruby. Now red is what's your favorite color, Tina? Purple. Purple, you said that straight away.
Purple.
Purple. That's my grandmother's favorite color as well. She loves purple and navy blue. Now I love red, and I like black, but I like lots of bright colors. Red, the color of passion, the color of romance. And you've got ruby here that is absolutely stunning. So this is amazing that you can actually use this for your jewelry making as well. So you have some very luxurious, stunning gemstones that you can get involved on. And it's faceted as well. Faceted as well. Luxury there off your corundum gemstone, one of your cores in your collection, and it is coming up. You will not want to miss out on that. Okay, I've got the challenge bundle right here. So our challenge is we're going to challenge Tina, as you can see here, and I guess Tina is going to be working on this until the end of the day, and then we're going to see what she's made out of it.
Yep.
You got something snazzy today. Let's see what Tina has for her challenge. Look at that you have got here. It is fantastic. So many different colors here. I can see your pearls. I can see your beautiful carnelian here. You've got some incredible agates as well. You've got palm wood. And what you've got here as well is your shell coins. Now, when Tina saw this morning, would you like to know what she said? Straight away as soon as she saw it. Quoted from Tina. Ooh! So she has, she's obviously impressed with what we've got here. And it's always nice if you love the challenge you've been given, isn't it? Yeah.
It does make life easier.
Yeah, it doesn't it? Because I imagine, you know, this is one of those kits that you can really, really work with. You have so many different colors in this kit as well. Is that one of the things that made you really, really excited about working with it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Because you can make so many different things.
Yeah.
And the one of my favorite strands in this is this one. This is incredible. Look at this. This is so mod. It's amazing. Now I'm guessing this is your black shell coins. Look at that. That's incredible, isn't it?
Beautiful, aren't they?
Just these on their own are stunning. But then you've got so many other strands as well. 260 carats of your multi-gemstone strands here. It's your bargain bundle for Tina. She's gonna make her a challenge out of this as well. So if you wanna get involved on the bundle that Tina has, you're definitely gonna be able to see some fantastic pieces that she's gonna make out of this. And you can see your pearls there as well. Now these pearls, this mom's birthstone is peridot. And if you've got any peridot, this is gonna go perfect as well with that. Look at these. This is why it's great, because you know you don't have to use all the strands in the kit for a particular piece. You can mix and match. Look at that. These are almost like your peridot color pearls. They're really stunning. And I love the color of this as well. This is like the color of my blouse today. Now these are your beautiful, your gorgeous pearls, your Baroque pearl. You've got your apple green Baroque pearl here. And you got your silver green Baroque pearl, your organic gemstones, how they naturally are with this beautiful color there. Absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So let's show you what else you're getting as well. So I've showed you 3 of your strands. You've got several more to go. Let me pick up these here because these are gorgeous. Now I said these are like your carnelian tones here. I can't believe you actually got wood here as well. You can create so many different textures, so many different tones. You've got your Picasso jasper plain rounds, like this one right here. And then you've got your red agate hexagon bicones. That's 100 carats of those. That's this right here. And then, oh, I haven't picked up, this is the wood that I've been looking at. Which one is your favorite strand out of this one, Tina?
I love rondelles, so the rondelles of the red agate.
Oh,
the little faceted rondelles are beautiful.
Now that's actually featured a lot in your gym hub as well. As Tina said, she loves the faceted rondelles here, and that's this one, rondelle. That reminds me of a name, Rondell.
Rondell.
My name's Rondell, but they're gorgeous, and this is featured a lot in the hub this month, which is perfect because you've got a core gemstone again that you're going to be able to create. It's going to create a lot of inspiration for you for a lot of the designs that you can create at home. Now this is your palm wood 2 beads, your kind of organic gemstone there. So you've got so many things from your carnelian plain rounds to your beautiful jasper. Everything you're getting here, 260 carats. And this is how you can challenge Tina. But once you get these home, make some, just be inspired. Make some fantastic designs of your own. You're getting all of these strands here. All of them, 8 strands. Look at them together. Beautiful colors, greens and oranges and fiery tones. And then you've got your beautiful neutral tones from your stunning wood there as well. I love it. Absolutely love it. Gorgeous. You can create so many different designs out of this here. Now I can already see, are you working on your challenge right now? Okay.
Well, I cheated slightly.
No, no, you've got so many strands to work with here, haven't you? You could literally, you think, because we're here until 1 o'clock, you know, that's how you can tell you're really good, because I'd be here from 1 o'clock making a pair of earrings right now. But she's, you know, Tina's gonna make a couple of designs for us. Now, this is 260 carats of your multi-gem 8-strand bargain bundle. This is how you can start your day off right. And again, do you know, there's nothing wrong with putting, if you got involved on the early bird special, you know, there's nothing wrong with getting involved on that, because there's so many strands you can work on with here as well. If I was to take these two together, these are both jasper, they look fantastic together. Now, this is just one of the strands from the early bird special here, and that is still available. You can take the jasper from your early bird special and work with the beautiful Picasso jasper you're getting with this kit. You know, really expand on your ideas there and make these very unique. So, look at that. And you can try this out, you certainly can, because this is your beautiful challenge kit for your multi-gemstone bargain bundle here. Look at that. Beautiful. My favorite strand is this one, your gorgeous black shell coins. So we're just looking at your kit here. And Deanna, she's asking us if we could hear her there. I can hear you, Deanna. $27.95. Now you've got 8 strands here. And I always like to break it down per strand there. That is a lot of value for your money. It certainly is. Now, I'll start off, if you probably have seen me on Gems TV Extra or Gems TV before. And, you know, 8 strands, we don't normally do 8-strand kits. You know, your multi-gemstone sets, that's something that you're only gonna really get on Jewellery Maker. So this is really amazing value for money. You're getting 260 carats. You've got your organic gemstones here in your wood and your beautiful pearl, and it's 0800-644-655 to get involved there. You know that that is a free phone number right now, so you're paying nothing to get involved there, and you're going to get one of your favorite, your agate rondelles featured very heavily in your JM Hub. Very heavily here in your JM Hub. This is your gorgeous multi-gemstone 8-strand bundle here. Look at that. So let's go over here and see what Tina's thinking, because I know many of you are getting on the phone line straight away. So let's walk on over here and see what Tina is thinking about the 8-strand bundle kit here. Oh, shall I bring them with me? Shall I take some?
Bring him with me.
Okay,
we'll have a play.
I know what's going to happen here with this table. There's actually a table right next to my desk. You know, I probably am going to fly over that. Okay, so I'm over here with Tina right now. And so let me know what you're thinking about the bundles that we've got right now.
I think it's lovely to have 8 strands. And what I really, really like about it, and this is what you'll like at home, you've got every element there, and it will show you, if you go for this as a bundle, you've got faceted gemstones, you've got a quartzy sort of agate feel, you've got shell, and you've got wood. What a lovely mixture, and to mix all that, that's what I love in making your own jewellery.
Yeah.
Is all the textures. I mean, you wouldn't, if you went into a jeweller's, you probably could find all the stuff, you probably wouldn't find something with it all mixed together.
No, you wouldn't.
So really, I think it's really nice. I'm going to try and mix and match it. Obviously, these sort of naturally
go very nicely together, don't they? Yeah, you'd want to go for those fire.
But actually, I'm going to try and mix some of the greens in, and I think the reason I like this is because I'm a peridot. That's my birthstone.
Yeah, you did say. Oh.
Yeah, so I like the green. Yeah, and them shell pearls are gorgeous, aren't they?
They are stunning. And that, you know, the thing that I love about, you know, the strand kits like this is, it's the choice. Yeah. You've got the choice right now, and you can mix so many textures together, and to have organic gemstones with your beautiful kind of minerals, your faceted kind of stunning jasper, and your rondelles there, everything, you've got a choice here, and that's one of the things that I love. You could mix and match as much as you like.
Brilliant for people who really don't know what to go for.
You got everything.
Thinking, well, what's the strand? buy that, you've got a bit of everything there. As you say, you've got the modern, really modern take on
Yes,
these painted
that
shell.
is so up to date, isn't it?
Your red agate is really classy and all faceted. Then you've got wood for a nice boho-y, summery look.
Very chic.
You've got pearls, which are, you know, never going to go out of fashion. You could make an heirloom piece with that, couldn't you?
You certainly
You
could.
could make a lovely pearl piece of jewellery that's going to pass down your family and stay in the family. You know, you've got a bit of everything there. I'd go for that.
Well, there you go. That is from Tina herself. You've got a bit of everything here. Again, if you're new like me, wouldn't you suggest this would be something that is perfect as well?
Yeah.
But also, if you've been with us for a while, like Tina, I asked you how long you've been here, because you've worked here longer than than I've known even about the company. So you know a lot about your gemstones, and you know what's great for us, whether we're experts or if you're a novice like myself, and you have absolutely everything here. And the great thing is they really touched on that bit of luxury there with your stunning pearls. As you said, you can make something that people will keep pearls in their collection for a lifetime, and then pass them on, because they are synonymous with that kind of beautiful heirloom kind of piece, and that's what you can create there, which is something that...
And out of that as well, you can make some men's jewellery out of that as well. I mean,
yes,
especially with the wood, and even with the round red agate. I could see a guy wearing that.
Kind of like what Scott has on the front of the JM hub there.
Well, I'm doing a men's jewellery workshop soon as well. Yeah, so I'm on a mission. To look. Jack's gone. Are you? Look at Jack. Look, do you want to come?
Oh, Jack, you wear jewellery.
Come, Jack. It's I'm on a mission to make men wear jewellery. On my last show, I put in a photo of my dad, who's in his 70s, my husband, who is in his and my son, who was 18 last week, and they're all wearing jewellery. They're all wearing, my dad likes hematite, the wood for the younger generation. Men should wear jewellery.
And my grandfather wears, both of my grandfathers wear jewellery. My father wears jewellery. I've gotten my boyfriend several pieces of jewellery from here.
After today, you can make him something.
That would be lovely.
There you go.
Well, see, that would mean something from the heart, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It really, really would, because that's something that, my mom always used to say, well, make me something. And I'm somebody who would classify themselves as artistic as well. I would say that I have a lot of I was used to be very good at drawing. I'm not very much now, but I'm kind of artsy and craftsy. So I think that would be lovely. Yeah. And then you can look back on it. I can tell you a quick story. My mom made a for my dad when she was my age. And it's in the shape of a heart, and she put her picture on it, and it's right above their bed until this day. So that's how you keep something from your loved one that they've made. So that's amazing.
If you bought that as your first bundle, you could go mad, because we all do it when we first start making jewelry. You make presents for people.
Yeah,
You're so pleased with what you've made, and you think, oh, I'm going to give that to somebody, and then you get a bit more selfish. Everything you make, you think, no, I'm keeping that.
No, it's my inspiration. I know what that's going to go with.
Yeah, but you bought that. Look, you could make something for the men in your life, something for older ladies, or even your young girls who love pearls, something modern for yourself, something for a teenager. There's everything. That's a really good bundle.
And if you've got a big family like I do, that's going to be perfect as well, isn't it?
Oh, out of that, you could make
so many
16
pieces.
Well, you could make 20-odd bracelets if that's all you wanted to make.
Well, I'm very encouraged to see what you're going to make, because you've got tons of ideas how to use this kit here. Oh, do we have a text message? Oh, thank you. There's Jennifer in the city of Bristol. Hi, Tina and Alex. So nice to see you again. You must have enjoyed it on JM. Go, girl. Go, go, go.
She texted me last night as well, because I was on last night.
Oh, yes. So you woke up and you're back on the Jewellery Maker.
I just slept behind the desk last night. Yeah, just...
Jack, did you wake up Tina this morning? Did you?
Yeah.
Oh no! Like your alarm clock.
Not even a cup of tea.
I know you love your tea. It's a cup of Joe for us in America. Give me a cup of Joe. You like your tea in the morning?
At the risk of offending any Americans, and my sister lives in America, so
yeah, she's from Missouri, isn't she?
You can't make tea. When we go out there, we take our own tea bags. You go in a restaurant and say, can I have a cup of tea? And they bring you up something that's got no milk, no sugar.
No.
Or they go, when I was out there, they went, what do you mean, Lipton's? And I went,
iced tea. You don't want that in the morning.
Well, I quite like an iced tea, but so you can't make tea.
No, we can't. We make really good coffee, but we can't make tea, can we? That's from the Boston Tea Party, isn't it? We haven't been able to make teas for hundreds of years, have we? Well.
Deliberately don't make tea.
Well, I love it though. I do. I'm British at heart now, as you know. I've got another text message. Oh, it's Brenda in Surrey. Let's say good morning to Brenda. Good morning. Oh, happy birthday, Tina, tomorrow. So you've remembered. Yeah, she's what star sign are you?
I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo. I thought you were. Yeah, you are a lion. You're a fiery one. You are. My father's a Leo.
Yeah.
And you are such a great inspirational designer and a lovely person. Have a fantastic day, Brenda. Thank you very much, Brenda.
Thank you, Brenda. She's one of my, I run a group called the Essex Jewellery Makers Network.
Excellent.
Hello, everyone. And she's one of my ladies.
Oh, well.
Oh, they're so lovely, Alex.
Excellent.
You've got to get into the jewellery making scene.
I was on Jim's TV on Monday, and some ladies from the Silver Clay group came in, and they were wonderful ladies. They were standing there, and they had all their beautiful designs on as well. And that's, again, you know, such expertise there. Big, bold neck. And your eye is just drawn straight there.
Yeah.
Because I'm somebody, and one of my directors last night said, you say it all the time, but I worked in, you won't know this, but I worked in retail for years, and I was a personal shopper, so I have an eye for accessories straight away.
Yeah.
I have an eye for accessories, because that ties a piece of your wardrobe together.
It makes it, doesn't it? It can make an outfit,
It really does, especially if you have a certain kind of style as well. So that can really make it, and then you have the choice with a kit like this to make your own, you know, your own accessories, which is absolutely incredible. And then another thing I learned last time I was here is that a lot of people, this surpasses something that they do as a hobby.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mine started as a hobby and now it's a business.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's more than a hobby. So getting
an obsession.
Yeah, I guess it is. Especially when you get good at it, though. But it's a healthy one, though.
It is. But you were saying about it makes an outfit. I've gone completely the other way now. I match my outfits to the jewellery I've made now. I'll make a piece of jewellery and think I haven't got anything to wear with it with, and I'll have to buy something to.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some things where people are going to be like, oh, I didn't even notice the top you had on. I want that necklace. I understand that. And this is your gorgeous kit here. Absolutely stunning. Well, Tina, you give me so much information about this. I'm really inspired now. I hope that you are as well. So hop on the lines. It is a free phone number, 0800-644-655. And getting involved on this, you can challenge Tina as well. You can.
You can.
You can.
I like a challenge.
I like a challenge. Well, I know that. You have to stay tuned because I think Tina's going to challenge me later on. Oh.
I am?
Okay, so we'll go over here now because we're going to move on over and leave Tina at work. Oh, am I gonna get the necklace off of Gemma here? Okay, what I'm gonna do is Deanna doesn't want me to take Gemma's necklace off of her. And if you have a look here, you're gonna see our lovely assistant Gemma here, which actually did a customer name Gemma.
Yes.
You had a competition to name our lovely Gemma here. She's standing right here, and she's wearing one of our kits for today. So look at that. Look how nicely that goes with that dress there. But those are colors, like I said, they're core colors, because I've got something bright on today, and this goes perfect as well. So which kit is this from? This is from the kit that's coming up next, and I love it. So, this is from your bangles and beads collection here, your bundle kit here. And one of the things I love about it is the yellow gold. I love that. That is my favorite. As you can see, and I can show this off on Jewellery Maker because I love jewelry. And I've come to really, really love now, and you can see I love yellow gold because I've got on pretty much all of my treasures that I've accrued since I've worked here, and I love yellow gold. So this is the perfect kit for me as well. I love it because you've got all of your kind of gold plated findings here, which are perfect. Perfect, that added bit of warmth, and I really think you can get that vintage feel as well from these pieces. You've got so much to offer here. So much. You've got your copper Jasper flat coins here. Look at that. These are huge, massive. If I move this to the side, you'll be able to actually see the size of them, and you can get a good look at the bracelet that I've got on here. Look at that. Now these almost look like wood, don't they, Tina?
They do, yes, yeah, they
These
do.
look like mahogany. They're gorgeous. Beautiful ebony tones. They're your coffee. We were just talking about coffee, weren't we?
It was.
Jasper flat coins here. They're huge. They are 30 by 30. Just one of them is 30 by 30. Then you've got your Nanka wood. And those go perfectly together there, don't they? Such beautiful, beautiful colors here. Gorgeous. Now, if I look at the lovely Scotty here, if you look at his bracelets that he's got on here, just for a little bit of inspiration, do you not think that you could use some of the pieces out of this kit to make a design like this? And not your big Jasper flat rounds, but maybe the wood would certainly go, because that certainly looks like it could go perfectly with this. And we've got one more of your strands as well. This is your Jasper plain rounds, beautiful mustard tones here. Now, if you go into shops right now, we are in August, we are in summertime, but if you go into shops right now, you are going to see autumn winter 2012. If you want to start your jewelry making quickly for the following season, because you will see all of next season's clothing right now. If you shop online, you will as well. It's because in September, that's when you really are thinking about, you know, your coats and stuff like that. And these are perfect. You'll want to wear this, you know, for the rest of the year here. Now, I love these as well because you've got all of your findings, and these have incredible color. Look at that. Now you've got that huge chain there as well. That is stunning. They're all of your gold findings. They're all gold plated copper there. You've got your shepherd's hook, you've got your head pins, you've got your crimp beads, your closed jump beads there. Just showing you getting your 15 pieces of your closed jump rings, 10 pieces of your closed jump rings there, and they're all copper plated there. 10 pieces of your copper plain beads. You've got your gold copper plated twist oval loop chain there. That's 1 meter, so that's that big chain on the top there. So if you look, hello Ed. If you look at what Ed's in here, you've got. If you look at what Gemma has on today, he's coming on over.
Hello.
Oh, he smells nice. So everybody smells great today. You do.
Gemma have on?
So Gemma, let's have a look at what Gemma has on, because if you look, you can see how they've used the chain there. Actually, didn't you make this, Tina? I did. She certainly did. It's not a they. It's designed by Tina herself. If you look at that necklace there, you can see how they used the. Look at him, look. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good morning to you.
What a lovely kit.
It is gorgeous, and I love your yellow gold. So this is perfect for me. So that's how you can make one of your beautiful necklaces like that. And you're getting so many of your gold copper plated findings here. You can make earrings, you can make necklaces, you can make bracelets, you can make pendants, you can make absolutely everything. That's what I love about this. You got everything in this kit that you absolutely need here. Look at that. So that's how you use your meter of your chain there. And it goes on. You get your beautiful organza bags here as well. These are really, really nice. Your stunning pink bags, and you get loads of them. So how do you use your organza? Do you use your organza bags then, Tina?
I do, yeah. I use them for gifts and for, you know, keeping the jewellery in is quite nice as well.
Yeah.
And don't forget, you don't have to use them with that kit. They make lovely little party bags.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got people coming around at Christmas, do their little, you know, what was it, the word bonbonniere for the tables?
Oh, when you have like kind
bride's
of like a little,
favours
yeah,
and things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So your little kind of treats there for everybody who's sitting with you. So these are your raspberry ribbon organza bags, and because that goes really nicely with that. There's your raspberry ribbon, and these are your fuchsia pink organza bags. Now these are perfect if you want something very bright and beautiful to package your lovely new jewelry making pieces in. Certainly do that. And then you've got all of your, oh, now look at this wire as well. Look at this. Isn't this refreshing? Now, how alluring is that color there? Look at that color there. It's so bright. This is stunning color. Now, this is your fuchsia pink colored beading thread here. You've got that there. And you've got your pink elastic here. So those are your two bright, stunning colors here. So if you really want to uplift these beautiful gemstones in your bangles and beads jewelry kit, by all means do so. And you've got your, of course, you've got your lovely beading thread here and your jewelry elastic. So you've got all your core pieces in this design, your findings, and let's have a look at these as well, because I think I saw Carol talking about these on the break right before we came on air. What you're getting here as well And these are ribbon findings. So there you can use your ribbon with your ribbon findings. And this is new today. I like having new pieces. Yeah, I like being the first one to be able to get involved on a kit. And like I said, right now, start early on these pieces. These are colors you are going to wear now and then through till February and spring and then some, because these colors are all over the shops right now. Brand new in. If you're somebody who really looks at trends, if you're somebody who really looks, look at that. There you got your beautiful pendant there as well. Now, I haven't even gotten a chance to pick that up there. There's so much in these kits, dear. Wow, wowzers. Imagine when you get these home as well, you're gonna wanna look at absolutely everything, and it just goes on and on and on. So here you're getting your massive white Chinese jade basket pear-shaped pendant. This is 75 carats. Wow. Huge. So you've got so many different elements, very earthy, beautiful tones there. Your kind of wooden tones, your coffee tones, your brownie tones, your mustard tones, and then your fine, beautiful white Chinese jade here. Oh, wow. And Tina's got it going on. Let me see here. She's actually gotten some pieces out here that she's made with this kit here, your bangles and beads kit here. Now, Okay. So, you know, this is only my second time on the mornings here. And I just listened to my very informed producer, Deanna, and she says, those of you who've watched for a while, our regular informed jewelry makers will know that the retail price for these here at Jim's TV on Jewelry Maker will be around 29 pounds. Now, that's the kind of standard price you'd see for a kit there. Now, you're getting a lot here. You've got your gold copper-plated findings, everything, a meter of chain, your strands, your pendants, your organza bags, everything you're getting here. Normally, that would be about $29.99, but this is new today. And it's not gonna be $29.99 today, is it? That is a huge saving there. That is a massive saving, especially on something that is brand new. Now, you know, we wouldn't say that because we know we have a lot of customers who watch every day. We have a lot of customers who follow us on Facebook, on Twitter. So, you know, looking at that, normally, all of this would be around 29 pounds. It is under 20 pounds. It's new today. That means it's the best opportunity for you to get involved on this. You got your bags as well. These beautiful pink bags, which is perfect because it really does go with your kind of your beautiful elastic and your threads here. And Tina has used a lot of this in her designs. I can see where she's used, and the ribbon as well, because you've got your findings as well, your raspberry ribbon. So you can use so many different colors. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now, show you how nicely this goes with your kind of mustard tones here, just so you can see how lovely it is. It's gonna really brighten up something as well, because you've got such neutral tones here, so you can see how lovely that kind of works together. I love stuff like this. And you know, actually, I'm gonna let you know right now, with color blocking, which is one of the biggest trends right now, you know, when you wear something, actually the top I've got on underneath this is neon green, but I've got something pastel right now. That's your color blocking. That's using bright, bold colors there to break something up. It's actually more modern not to match as well. So, you know, before we would kind of match our fingernail polish on our nails with our toes, but it's actually more modern for you not to do that right now. So if you really want to be very bold and brave and make something very, very eye-catching, and Tina's gonna have some pieces like that over here right now, use your ribbon to the maximum, because that is absolutely, you're gonna get something fantastic out of here, and you want something that's gonna be inspired and different from what everybody else has. Really, really gorgeous. So I've been talking about Tina. We're gonna see what she's got to show us here. We're gonna walk on over. I love her designs already. I can tell you right now, from where I'm sitting, my favorite piece is the pair of earrings right there. I can't believe you made them. So that kit, and then this is what Tina's made. So this is really gonna show you the possibilities you can create with this kit here.
And your bracelet, don't forget. And
and she made my bracelet
and
as
what
well.
Gemma's got on, so that's
And
all
what
out
Gemma,
for...
so all of this came from that
the one kit. Yep, yep.
All of this came from the one kit.
I mean, that price.
3 necklaces for $17.95. This is what I'm saying. It's just impeccable what you can make here. Everything and the necklace that Gemma has on has come from one kit for less than 20 pounds. And these all look so expensive. So which one is your favorite piece here?
I think my favourite is just this simple bracelet. I just love the mixture of the wood and the jasper and the gold.
Well, see, this is why, because you've got your gold beads there, it looks so expensive, and they're genuine gemstones. One of the ladies came in here on my first time on air, and I love this as well because it's actually T-bar. You can use your T-bar clasp there. That's going to be a really lovely touch there. So I was here on my first time on air, and one of the ladies said to me, she said, you can, why would you basically not use genuine gemstones to make jewelry? Because it certainly is. If you've taken the time and the effort, then you're going to want to use quality, and that's exactly what you've got here. So you get your T-bar clasp, and you got your beautiful beads there. This is Tina's favorite piece. As I was talking about with color blocking, Tina's done it. She's got it in one. And these are your ribbon findings as well. So look at that. This could make a beautiful friendship bracelet. Is that kind of your inspiration about it?
Yeah, I suppose it's just something easy to wear, and it's a slightly different take on your macrame. It's called inverted square knot. So it's like the Shambhala style, but where instead of having the beads through the middle, you put them on the outside. I'm going to show you how to do that in a second.
Oh, yes,
so it's just a different way to do, you know, because it's all really fashionable at the moment, the macrame.
It really, really is. Now, everybody, all your kind of celebrities, from your songstress to your actresses to your, so many people right now are wearing your Shambhala bracelets. You pretty much, everybody knows somebody who's pretty much got one. Make your own, but with genuine gemstones, because a lot of them are made out of plastic anyway. Now, this is another example of your color blocking, and I'm going to show you these earrings, so I love them here. We're going to show you these up close and personal. And again, your bracelet goes very nicely. I love these earrings here. They're stunning. See how that you can get that really beautiful high-end look from your beautiful kind of gold detailing here. And how did you make them dangle like this?
They're just on a head pin, so you put a ball head pin through each stone.
Okay.
And then you just make what we call a wrapped loop on the top. Okay. Which is slightly different to a normal loop. I mean, I can show you if you want, because you're a newbie, aren't you?
I love that. I think that these are so different, and it would be such a different effect if they just stood there. But because these are going to move, that is something to me that means that, okay, this is made by somebody who really knows what they're doing. These are very beautiful, lovely design pair of earrings, and they're delicate as well, but I love that. They almost look like little planets there. I'd love for you to show me how you made those.
Stones are gorgeous. Well, I haven't got any of them stones ready, but I'll just use a stone here, and I'll show you a wrapped loop.
Okay.
Now, I like to use wrap loops on earrings and things. I think they give a little bit more detail, and they're a little bit more secure. If you're worried about turning a loop and you think it's going to come undone, they probably won't. You're worried. But,
that'll be the worst thing if you give them. Oh.
So let's go over here to my display area. So you simply put your stone
on the thread it through the head pin
onto your ball head pin.
Your ball head pin,
because it's nice to have that little ball at the bottom,
so you don't lose the stone there. Right?
Sometimes I think if you put the eye pins on the bottom and you've got a loop, it looks like something's fell off.
Yeah, or something should be added on there.
That's the difference between the eye pins and the ball head pins. If it's at the bottom, you would use your ball.
It looks finished.
Yeah. Then. So you could just turn a simple loop on the top. But if you do a wrap loop, it just gives you a little bit more detail. So you hold your stone, your gemstone, and with the pin in it, and put your plier right on the top there. And this is a really, really easy technique. Okay. What you do is you bend whenever you do a circle, you start off with a right angle. And that's what some people can't get their head round, because you think, I want to make a circle, why am I making an angle?
I'm going to make it just a full circle straight away.
Yeah, but if you make a full circle on a straight piece of wire, you will end up with like a P shape. Oh. But if you bend that first, then you bring your wire back round and it closes your circle perfectly. So you bend forward. Yes. Now, without taking your pliers out, this is how I do it. There are different ways, but this is how I do it. You just turn your plier up that way. Okay. Now, and you bring your wire right the way over.
And then you can finish it it's going to be nice,
Yeah.
and it's going to be a full circle.
It'll be completely closed. So you've made half your circle there effectively.
Excellent.
So you hold that again, turn your plier up again. Okay. So that now gives you your half a circle. Okay. You've got your little piece of wire there, which is where you're going to do your wrap. And now again, a lot of people struggle when they go to do the wrapped part. They don't get a circle. They get a funny sort of shape.
Yeah.
I find, this is my tip, the easiest way to do it is, again, bend that straight down first. Because you've bent that down, you've completely made your circle on your plier. And then this little bit of excess wire is what you do your detail with.
And then you're never going to lose it then, and you got the full circle.
It won't come off then. And then you wrap round. You normally get at least 2, sometimes 3 little wraps. Your circle is perfect. And you've got that little bit of extra detail.
That's beautiful. And I know, looking at that right now, I could do that now.
Yeah, you could do. Do you want to help that?
Yes. Look at
I'll
that.
get you another head pin.
So is this Teacher Alex here? You're going to see me make my first piece right now.
There you go. Shall I do one with you and we can do it together?
Yes.
There you go. So you first unround those pliers.
I've never even touched the pliers yet.
Right.
You're seeing for the first time.
Right. So simply put your bead on.
Okay.
Your stone on. And then hold your gemstone just literally on top of your gemstone. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed. There we go.
So then just hold in like that. Okay. And these wires are lovely and soft as well, so you're in it. So first thing you do is just bend forward to do your right angle. That's it, perfect. Now turn your plier up. That's it. And bring your wire right the way over.
Okay. These
That's
are
it.
very malleable, aren't they?
They are, they're lovely. So then turn your plier up again. Okay. Turn it onto the side and pull your wire down so you've made your circle. That's it. Come nice and tight into your...
Okay,
so
yes.
that you can
Close
see on...
it.
That's it. So you've made a circle.
Yeah.
And then that little piece there, you wrap it nice and tightly round. Nice, neat little coil.
This is so much fun.
Try not to twist your stone.
Okay.
That's it. But that's, yeah, you got it. That's it. Twist it round again. And then obviously you're going to trim off the little excess bit. But that's your wrapped loop.
Oh wow! Look at that. Now look at mine, and then look at you.
But that's your first go on live telly. That was a bit mean of me, wasn't it? That's perfect.
Well, you know.
Trim that end off. They'll go, hooray, in the gallery. Woohoo!
Thank you very much. I feel inspired now. I certainly do.
So what I'll do for you, I'll keep them too, and I'll make you a pair of earrings, and you can say to people you made that one.
Oh, wicked!
Right.
Oh, I like working with you. You get free things as well. Yes.
You're just giving away the gemstones, but we won't mind. I think after that effort, you deserve that.
I will keep them in my collection, and in like 10 years' time, I'll say, well, I made those with Tina.
Yeah.
And then my mother's probably recording this. I'll be able to refer back to it. That's
But you
gorgeous.
could give them to your mum.
I could do.
Is she back in America? Is she?
No, she lives here.
Oh, she does.
She lives here, and my father lives here, and I have 2 brothers and a sister, and we've lived here for years now. But all the rest of my family is in America.
Right.
So they're here. So, Mama, you might be receiving something nice. Maybe. I think I'm gonna keep them for myself, though.
We digress. Have we still got time for the demo on the? Yeah, we have. Because we digressed there slightly, didn't we?
Yes, I think if the instructional DVD is I reckon is as informative as that, then you can start making jewelry right now.
Yeah, and if you're brand new, the nice thing is we're on YouTube, so you can play us back if you really want to. And because you get the DVD and the booklet, everybody's got different learning styles. I mean, I'm a teacher, so you have to, some people are visual learners, some people need you to sit there and physically show them, some people like to read instructions. I've never read an instruction in my life. I get the video and I play with it. Yeah. But everybody's different, so it's lovely that you get all of it. So if you're brand new, just go for it.
I like what I just saw there. I would be there with the video, certainly, because it's almost like if you're somebody who can literally get home, one of those wardrobes and put them together with the instructions and not have a problem.
No,
I'm not somebody like that. I need to actually see it there.
Yeah.
So that was perfect for me. Now we can show you right now how to make your kind of friendship style bracelet. So this is what Tina made earlier.
Yeah.
And she's going to show me right now how she's actually made that. So you can see this here, and then you've got your ribbon findings there as well, which come in the kit.
They do.
$17.95
Still there.
for all of it. So let's see.
Have you done any macrame?
Nope.
Right.
I used to make those kind of friendship kind of style bracelets when I was maybe about 8.
It's all based on a square knot. I've started it off, but I will show you how to do it. And really weirdly, a lady rung in last night and said, how do you get organza ribbon through beads? And I knew I was showing it today. So what you do, these beads...
That is a good question.
These beads have got quite big holes anyway. Where's my demo? There I am. Am I in the right... I'll be in the right place. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm moving around. So what you do, you get yourself a piece of your beading thread, tiger towel, just fold it in half. So what you've effectively made is a little needle. Trim that's a bit long. Okay, so when you get your bead, and you're wanting to thread your ribbon through it. So first thing to do, get your 2 ends, thread them through your hole. It's like using a needle threader.
Excellent.
Okay, so you've now got a loop on the end there. Put your organza ribbon through the loop, and you pull. And it just pulls your bead onto your ribbon.
Now that was a very useful question, because I get these home and I think, how do you do that?
And another lady last night actually texted in and she said she does it slightly different, which is another brilliant idea.
Are you going to show that?
Well, no, but she said she gets the sellotape, wraps it around the end of the ribbon, so she makes it almost like a shoelace end.
Oh,
and
finishes
thin
it
enough,
almost,
and then and then it's. I mean, you could do it with nail varnish. So with this inverted chambal macrame, what you do is, what we would normally do, we would normally put our beads down. This is called the lazy strand, and that stays down the middle.
Like when you're braiding hair.
Yeah. So like all the bracelets you see now, they have sort of one line of beads, don't they? On this one, we just do it the other way. We put 2 beads on each time. So you put a bead.
Excellent.
Each side.
Okay.
Okay. And then that gives you effect. And these little wooden beads, they've got a flat surface, so they sit nicely together. And then you just do your knot as normal. So your square knot is you go over the lace, over that one, and then you go, your other ribbon goes over, under, up through the hole. And that is your square knot. Okay, and then you
almost like a pretzel.
Yeah, it is really. It's lovely. So that's it. That's how you make square. The only thing with the organza ribbon, you have to just keep pulling it because it's a little bit, you know,
it's kind of thicker, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
But see, you pull it there, and then you go to the other side. So that's your basic stitch. You make a P shape that side or a 9 shape that side, and then with your working strand, you go over. If you remember, over, under, up. And then that pulls your knot, and then you just work from side to side, so that just pulls your knot in. Just keep pulling your strand down, and as you see, you end up with your little square knots. You'll always know where you are because the side you're going to next work on will always be the side
that has the little loop,
the little stitch.
Okay, the stitch.
Another tip when you first start doing it, if you do get confused, because it is easy, I just use my pliers, and whatever side I've got to do my loop on, I put my pliers, and then I literally do that, so it's over, under.
Now that is a helpful tip there.
And because if you got called away to the phone or something, and
you will forget when you come back, or you have to.
And if you do it the wrong side, you will still get a square knot, but you'll get a twisted. So then literally.
So it would be kind of a bit like that, a little bit.
It makes like a twist.
Oh,
it's another nice effect. So I've got my pliers that side, so I know I'm there. So I'm over, under, up, and we've got a really, really good macrame DVD. That we do on here, which again, it's lovely to have that because then you can keep referring back to it. So, and then you do, I think you do 4 stitches.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then you can put more beads on there. Yeah. So that is how
simple as
Tina made the bracelet. Oh, if I move a little bit more. Oh, I got it here. That is how Tina made the bracelet that you got here. You can see the stitches there. And you can see how they have those beautiful loops there, a really beautiful effect with your ribbon. How long did it take you to make this?
Not long at all. I mean, you can see there, I've done almost 2 inches there in minutes because the ribbon's nice and thick.
Yeah.
It just grows really quickly.
It does.
It's a really quick one to make. Kids love making these as well.
I think that's a perfect, I always think right now, and it's lucky that I've been starting on Jewelry Maker over the summertime, because I think my mother used to do so much stuff with us over the summertime. I started my first rock collection over the summertime when I was a child. When I lived in the States, I used to do a lot of baking with my grandmother. Well, I didn't actually do a lot of baking. I'm telling the Porky there, because I tell you right now, all I can cook is ice. But
you leave the mixture out the bowl, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you do. Yeah.
Thank you. Let me taste them, Grandma.
Yeah.
But we used to do a whole bunch of stuff over the summer holidays. And because my sister, she says to me yesterday when I came home from work, she says, "I'm bored." And if you had something like this to do,
take her home a kit. Why don't you take her home a kit?
I think I will then.
Yeah.
You want to choose a kit for me then, Tina,
Yeah.
for my sister?
Well, do you know what? We've got a kit coming up later that's very topical. And it's very, you can do fun things with it, you can do really fine things with it, and you can do some funky games 2012 stuff with it. That, I think that would be the kit for your sister.
You want to see me buy the first kit, right? Oh, we're going to do that today then. And I'll get a kit for my little sister, Sydney.
Yeah.
Because every day she says to me, I haven't got anything to do. She just finished her GCSE. She's got all A's and all A stars.
Well done, Sydney.
So, and I know she probably is watching today.
Well
You're
done,
going to get your
girl.
first kit. And then when she makes a piece of jewelry, I'm going to bring it in and show it
Yeah,
to you.
bring it on or put it up on Facebook and we'll see it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
You want to see?
I mean, I've got a studio and we've got the kids coming in over the summer holidays and they love it. They sit there, they make the
It's true, because even after
and
a month, you can get quite, you know, there's nothing really to do, is there?
No.
Especially if your parents are at work.
And
so
we don't always have the weather, do we, to be going out and about.
not
so
like in America.
You do get the rainy days, I'm afraid. So yeah, perfect.
It is
Perfect.
excellent.
They
No, I
can make
love
stuff
this.
for all their friends when they go back to school, and yeah. See, I mean,
It's memories, and you can actually
Yeah.
even say, I made that in the summer holidays.
see, look, I mean, that's taken me seconds.
See.
And because it's the ribbon, it grows so quick, so even children aren't going to get bored doing
No,
that.
they aren't.
But this is this Bayonne wood.
This one here is your, I think this is the Bayonne wood here.
Alright.
So what you've got right here is your Nankin wood, I think.
Ah,
here.
Nankin wood. It's
So
so soft.
So that is the Bayonne wood there. They're your mustard
There's
colors.
no, you know, you buy cheaper beads, which you can get. They're not finished. These are polished and they're smooth and they just feel lovely on your wrist.
Gorgeous. You can make your gents jewelry out of that.
You can.
So that
But
is
not with
your
the pink
kit.
ribbon.
No, not with the pink ribbon. No, I don't think so. I might make one of those for Scott then. Okay, so we're gonna move on over here. And oh, you want me to stay put? Okay, I won't move. So we want you to. You got this entire kit to get involved on for $7.95. All of these pieces here. And oh, we're gonna have a look at the Wall of Fame.
Oh,
then.
lovely. I like that.
We're gonna have a look at the Wall of Fame. I know you're waiting for that, so that's coming up right now. Let's have a look and see who's on the Wall of Fame. Not yet. Tina likes this one,
I
man.
love dragonflies. Everyone who knows me knows I love dragonflies.
So maybe it's perfect that you've got this today then, isn't it?
And it's my birthday tomorrow. Whoever sent that in.
You wanna pass it Tina's way? You know where we're at. Okay, I'm gonna start first. So actually I'll show you this one that Tina loves here. It is your dragonfly. I'll turn it this way so you can see it.
Beautiful.
Now, it says on the back, hi all at JM, here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I am getting closer. This week's draw, I am only 16 numbers off the winning number. Aww. This is another hair comb made with JM components and a couple of bits from my stash. Hope it's a winner, and I am so depressed that Scott is leaving now, so I will need a win to cheer me up. Watching JM always cheers me up, and you all are so professional and so mad, but lovely with it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I like that though, but we are. We really, really are.
Yeah.
I like being that. Who wants to be boring? I'm sure many of you are like that. We're mad, but we work with it. Can't wait for the new studio. We can't wait either.
No, can wait.
Claire was just talking about that earlier on. She says, I cannot wait. The suspense is killing me. Well, you gotta stay with us, because you never know, you might win the Wall of Fame. Love to Scott and wishing him well in his new role. So sad to see him go. Well, at least you've got him on the JM Hub
Yeah, we'll have to send you a hub. Make sure you've got one.
Make sure you've got one. There you go. He'll keep you company. You can leave it right
We've
there.
got a
while you make
poster of it in the
I saw that
room,
there.
yeah.
That kind of freaked
We
me
got
out. I was
this
like,
size.
oh, Scott. Yeah. Okay, love all to JM. Cheers, Ann King. Thank you very much,
Beautiful,
Ann King.
Ann.
And you know that Tina loves her dragonflies.
I love dragonflies.
Yep, there you go.
And that was, what was that, 440?
That was 440 there.
Okay, I've got 442 and very topical. Look at the colours.
Gorgeous.
A bit like I've got in my challenge, and the macrame style.
Yeah, those beautiful
aren't
bracelets.
they? Yeah. And this is from Joanne Holmes, and she says, hi JM, here is my wall of entry. I've made these as gifts for my fiance's sister, and his two nieces. A multi-gem memory wire bracelet, that's the one at the top, is for his sister. She likes autumn colours. And the two macrame bracelets are for his nieces, made with foiled Sculpey beads.
Oh,
gorgeous!
gorgeous.
She's made those.
I love how fiery they look.
Yeah.
They're absolutely stunning. How you made those?
They are gorgeous.
Wow, you're a pro.
And they were amazing. Everything from JM, I hope they will love them as much as I do. I'm sure they will, Joe. It says, thank you for bringing JM into my life. I watch the show every day and I'm amazed at all the different designs each show brings. Keep up the good work, JM team and guest designers. And that's love from Joe in Newton Abbott. That's fantastic, Joe, and that's 442.
Excellent job, Joe. Okay, we're going to do 441 right now. And I actually saw a little bit of this last time I was on air with Sheila. She was showing us how to do a little bit of this technique. I love it. I love the detailing. And this is from Lorna. So she says, hi all at JM, please find my entry for the Wall of Fame. It is my first effort at wire work. Well, awesome work. For a first time. You wouldn't, if you didn't tell me that, I thought you'd be doing this for years. First time at wire work, excellent, not perfect. And you know, the great thing as well is that you sent it in as well. It's your first time, and it's amazing. Not perfect, but I was quite pleased with it. Base of a pendant is a 1mm bronze wire, pink wire 6mm, and beads and our pearls in black and burgundy and pink. All from JM. I love the shows and the presenters, and I am inspired by the designers. All of them, excellent. I am waiting a delivery that has a sculpted clay in it and can't wait to have a go, as I have not yet used it before. We'll let you know how I get on, please do. Keep up with the fantastic work. If this gets to the wall, you can please say hello to Phyllis in Faversham. Did I pronounce that right?
Faversham, yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's in Kent there.
Yeah.
Who I have met recently, and we have found we had jewelry making in common. It will make her day. So hello to Phyllis in Faversham. Love to all, Lorna in Faversham. So this jewelry making has actually brought you guys together for your friendship. So that's amazing.
It does. Lots
Very
of
well
people
done.
meet through it. Right, this is 443, lovely, lovely summery design. And this is from Lorraine in Cambridgeshire. And she says, good morning, Team JM. Oh, we're Team JM.
Team JM.
I like that.
Team JB.
Yeah.
JB.
Here is my latest entry for the Wall of Fame. It's made from JM Gems, etc. and was inspired by the colours and textures of a stunning glacier in Norway.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, how fantastic. So you can get your influences from nature and all around
Maybe if you just see an image.
Yeah, that's
inspire
fantastic. You. And this is very best wishes. That's from Lorraine in Cambridgeshire. She's 442. Good luck, all of you. Fantastic designs.
Excellent work, everyone. So we still have loads of entries for your Wall of Fame to get through today. We're going to go on a short break, but when we come back, we have loads of fantastic things to come up. So please stay with us. And we've got more bits from our Wall of Fame to show you as well. So, Deanna, could you just say that one more time as well? So we've got some amazing special deals on pliers coming up about the 2012 games as well. So you're going to stay tuned for that. If you want to learn how to enter the Wall of Fame, take a look at this.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker. New to jewelry making? Then why not come and join us on our Beading for Beginners course? Join guest designer Cherry Green as she takes you through all the basic techniques to create your very own necklaces, earrings and bracelets. You will learn a variety of skills, all of which will help you get started in jewelry making. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewelry shop. The full course includes beading thread, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, a 925 sterling silver findings pack, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments. All this for just £79.95. For details on course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Add to your collection with our Silver Art Clay DVD full of handy tips and instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Natalia Coleman in her step-by-step guide to make this glamorous inner goddess pendant, featuring a variety of different techniques that will help you develop your skills. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655.
So, we've got our 2012 game special, and it's time to get involved on something absolutely fantabulous. It is a 24-hour deal today, so it's only for these 24 hours, for a whole day. These 24 hours, you can, that's my lovely wording for you. But this is your 2012 game special here. And what you're getting here are some beautiful silver findings. Again, think about using this in some of your designs that we have just seen Tina with there. This is your silver plated copper, very, very affordable. And have a look. Now we've called this your 2012 game special, but it kind of look like your rings from the 2012 games, don't they? Really, really lovely. And this will just brighten up any one of your pieces that you might already have in your mind. And it's very easy. You know I'm a novice with jewelry making, but I can already see how you can incorporate this into some designs. I can already see how you can make this one of those pieces that really stands out and really is very, very unique. So what you're getting here is, I think you've got 12 of your beads here. So, and let me pick this up and show it to you. And one of the things I love about it is the texture of each one of these. So if I show you, you can see that you've got almost like this stunning kind of brushed effect on all of your silver. Now, I love silver. Silver is your highest luster in all of the precious metals. So what you're gonna see here, we actually are all of the presenters here actually have a GIA credit, their GIA certificate. We passed a massive test basically, and one of the things we learned about all of their luster. Now, I would have said if I was to say to you a precious metal, which one out of all of our precious metals would you say in your mind has the most luster?
I think you'd say gold normally.
Yeah, you'd say gold.
Yeah.
You would say gold.
Yeah.
You'd say gold, or you'd think because platinum is so expensive, platinum.
Oh, yes.
But actually silver has your most luster. It has your most luster. And that's why you're gonna get this fantastic shine here that is just incredible. Look at that. And that's just with one light kind of reflecting directly on this. It's absolutely incredible. And you can see all of those beautiful fibers there, that gorgeous texture. It's attention to detail, isn't it? It's attention to detail. And this is your 2012 game special for 24 hours only. So, we're gonna do a 24-hour price slash. We're gonna be cutting some deals. That was my Catwoman move there. When I was back at university, my friend always used to say, go like this. So then we're gonna slash those prices right now for 12 of your beautiful beads. Now you can buy more than one of them as well. If you know several different designs, or if you wanna make a really big, impressive set, you certainly can buy more than one, because you're getting 12 pieces here right now, and they're silver over your copper there. And they are gorgeous, look at that. 16 by 6 millimeters, each and every one of them. So what we're gonna show you right now is, that's not your price. That is your original price. That's the price it'll be tomorrow morning. So if you say, oh, I'm gonna wait and maybe you forget about it, tomorrow morning you can buy these, but you'll have to get them at $7.95. Everybody who gets involved today will get them at a lower price. So kind of like getting involved with the 2012 games, you gotta get involved very quickly if you wanna get involved on the deal. Be the quickest one. Yeah, just like the athletics, just like with the swimmers. $4.95. So don't wait until tomorrow because you'll have to pay almost £8. Get them today, right now. That is a huge saving there. And you can use these in each and every one of your designs. I mean, I can imagine you kind of slotting that in. If I looked at my bracelet here, kind of putting your silver in there. And how would you use it, Tina?
I can't see it from here.
Let me show you your beads here. I'll show them to you. You've got these beautiful kind of beads here with these lovely
like
kind
discus, aren't they?
They're almost like discs.
They're beautiful.
Oh, 2012 games.
Yeah. Just, you know, if you want to, you know, spread them out, always use an odd number in your jewellery. 3 of those at the front of a necklace or on a bracelet. Or 3 drop down on a pendant would just look.
I never even thought about that.
Just 3 of them drop down on a silver chain.
Well, that will make them go a lot further, won't
yeah.
they? Even if you just get 1 added to your order today, this is perfect. Now, Tina says use an odd number in your jewelry, and that's great because if you got some earrings, you use 2, and then if you want to use a 3 for a necklace, and maybe 2 for a bracelet, you still have some left for another day. Yeah. You're getting 12 of your beads here. And some gorgeous, cool tones here, but you can also use this with your kind of warm pieces. I'd say the colors from the last kit that we just had, very much so was very warm, wouldn't you? But this would kind of brighten it up a little bit. $4.95. Now this is for 24 hours only. 24 hours only. It's your 2012 game special. It's always, you know, we've got some incredible bundle deals, and you know, adding these pieces to your order certainly will make them very unique. Now, what kind of gemstones would you think this would look absolutely perfect with, Tina?
I mean, I love silver with amethyst.
Yeah, purple's your favorite color, isn't it?
Yeah, purple, yeah. Your amethyst and your lovely with rose quartz.
Oh yeah.
You know, the beautiful pastel quartzes would go lovely with silver. But don't be afraid to mix your metals as well. Put silver and gold in a design.
Or rose as well.
Yeah, put bronze, silver and gold in. Make it a real game 2012 games piece.
Exactly.
I love mixed metals. You know, long time ago it was all the fashion wasn't to have like the Russian wedding rings that were the 3 colours of gold.
My mom has one as a thumb ring.
Yeah, they're lovely. Really mix your metals up. That's really nice.
You know, and that's the great thing about jewelry making, because you can create. I'm not somebody, and I'll say this because you know I used to work in retail. I never said somebody that I've never been somebody who does trends. I like certain things that are fashionable, but I'm not somebody who's trendy. I think if you have style, you don't say to trends. You have a style and you kind of stick to that. And what I mean by this is that if you love kind of like your tricolor gold, which is very hard to find about. If you watch any of our other channels here, we don't have any tricolor gold. We have hardly any dual gold. So if you want to mix your metals, do it, because that's the great thing about jewelry making. You can make your own pieces however you want. Now, one thing that I always love to see, one gemstone I always love to see with your silver is turquoise. Turquoise and silver is perfect. I honestly love it. I prefer it over your yellow gold. Turquoise and silver looks perfect together. So if you have any amazonite, if you have any chalcedony, if you have any kind of like your turquoise or your blue kind of like jade, use it with this. You will absolutely love it. And these pieces for holiday, perfect. 12 pieces of your silver plated brushed copper here. Gorgeous. Now, you know you only have 24 hours to get involved in that deal, so make sure you don't miss out. It will not last. Tomorrow, it'll be $7.95. These prices always reset. So that's a free phone number. Get to dialing. Now, I want to show you something else that you might want to add to your order. This is coming up, and this goes perfect with your silver as well. My favorite gemstone, what I'm going to do is I'll move this to the side and I'll show you this. It is my favorite gemstone. This is ruby. I love it. Now, it's going to be coming up in less than 2 hours. So look at that beautiful faceting there. Okay, so Tina, I've got something for you. Yeah, I got something for
You're gonna give me some rubies.
Well, no, I haven't got any rubies. I'm sorry. I haven't got any rubies for myself yet, so I can't give you rubies before I get myself some rubies. But I've got something for you that you'll like.
Okay.
Let's have a look here. It's amethyst, and you know it's purple. It's Tina's favorite color here. Now this, Deanna, it's almost like you knew what I was wearing today. Actually, I had to go and fish my blouse out of my sister's wardrobe this morning. And she normally is like, don't wake me up, Alex. Well, I don't care. You got my clothes in your wardrobe. I'm waking you up. Okay, so you're getting gorgeous colors here. Look at this. Beautiful. I think you will love this. Isn't this stunning?
Do you know that was the colour of my kitchen, that colour green and purpley lilac? I love that combination.
Absolutely
Beautiful.
stunning. Now, Tina said she loves this combination. And Deanna just told me in my ear, she said that her sister's got her clothes in her wardrobe, and they don't even live in the same house. Deanna, how did you let that happen? You gotta go all the way to somebody else's house to get your own clothes? Oh gosh, I hope well, that might happen to me in the future as well. I'll just leave it then. I don't know. I'll have to turn up in a burlap bag. Okay, so you've got your multi-strand set here. And Tina loves this.
Oh, it's beautiful.
She loves this. Look at these colors together.
Can you ask
Beautiful.
my husband to buy that, please?
Your husband's name is Richard,
It's
isn't it?
Richard, yeah.
Richard, if you're watching, there's a free phone number down there. It'll cost you nothing. Get involved. Okay, now here is something that's perfect. Remember how I said earlier on, your silver will go perfect with this? Look at that. You can just incorporate that into any one of your colors. If you got the 2012 game special, this is kind of like one of those pieces you won't want to miss out on, in my opinion. Now you've got amethyst in here and some beautiful, beautiful colors here. Absolutely incredible. And they are stunning. Look at that. Now you've actually got, this almost looks bicolored here, but it's your different gemstones that are set there. Oh, actually, this is a different bundle, but you've already got something that's gonna come up later on that will go perfect with this. So this is the 3 strands you're going to get today, but this is gonna come up later, so you can easily add that to your order. See, I always like to think, what is that gonna go with? Because whilst you have your order open today on a Friday, and you see things, you might think, well, I've got one kind of strand deal, I want another one. And you can make so many pieces of jewelry. I want more. So have a look at this. Jack just went like this, I want more. It's gorgeous. Now look at the size of your amethyst there. They are big uns. It's a big un. And you've got gorgeous colors here as well. So which one's your favorite strand, Tina?
Are they twisted ovals, we call them?
Your
They're
twisted
nice.
ovals?
Yeah.
So this is 70 carats here.
70
carats of
Yeah.
amethyst. And it is kind of like your twisted kind of carat weight. If I show you this, you can see that these are very different kind of, they're smooth as well, but they're very different kind of cuts here. Twisted amethyst, look at that. And I love how you almost have that marbleation there, which is really something that's very, very natural within the gemstone. Beautiful purples, stunning tones, gorgeous lilacs. They are absolutely incredible. Look at those colors. Gorgeous. Loving that. So this goes perfectly with your other strands as well. Deanna just noticed that I have little hearts on my fingernails. My mom was watching the other day and she said, what did she say to me? She goes, that'll be hard to remove. It's like, oh, well, you liked it then.
Mum's a practical.
She is practical. My mom is, she's very honest, and that's why she's one of my best friends.
Aww.
Now, these go very nicely together as well. You've got a strand, I honestly would use all 3 of these together. Look at that. Now, these are rainbow fluorite. 150 carats. Fluorite, this is a gemstone that you really don't see set in jewelry very often at all, because it's quite, on the mauve scale, it's a 4, so it's very hard to kind of facet this gemstone. But that you have your beautiful fluorite here and lovely colors from your kind of like your turquoise kind of sea foamy greens to your lighter kind of lilacs there, rainbow fluorite and your puffy rectangles. They're 10 by 7 millimeters. And let's show you your third strand here. Now this is green aventurine. Tina likes the purple amethyst, and she's over there. She's working on her challenge, Tina. I see she's got some pearls there, just giving you a little bit of a Tina update. She's on the pearls there.
Go to Tina Cam.
So let's go to Tina Cam and see what she's working on over there. You do a really good American accent.
No.
And she knows it too. You know it too, don't you?
I don't do it to take the mickey.
Don't worry about it.
There is a word for it when you're with someone who's got a different regional accent and you start to do it. There is, and I always do it.
I've lived here for 12 years. I've not been able to be, I can't do a British accent. Do you know that?
Can't ya?
I wish that I can do Brummie, and I'm not going to do that right now.
Go on.
Okay.
Go on.
I can go, you're right, Bob. I can do that. You're right, love. You're right, Tina. How's the baby? I know you don't have a baby.
I'm all right.
You're right, love.
I'm all right, yeah.
How's the peridot?
Thank
How's the
you.
peridot pearls? That's all I'll do right there. And I actually went to school in Walsall. I am a Brummie by heart, really. So please just laugh at that kind of Brummie impression. I've lived here with 12 years of people going, and they're, what kind of a southern kind of accent? You're all right, y'all. I was like, do I really sound like that? But Tina does a good American accent there.
I blame my brother-in-law.
Yeah, her brother-in-law is American, so he's from Missouri. Missouri. So we've got our green aventurine here. And you see, look how lovely these go together. So Tina likes the amethyst. I love the aventurine. 90 carats of aventurine. Your 3-strand pack. Well, I think I've seen what we're getting here, and I love it. I love the colors you got here. I think this is very, very modern. I think you can make a lot of pieces out of this. Let's see what price we can go to on these, because again, the silver will work very nicely with these. So you can see your silver there and how nicely it would work. If I can hold that on top of my hand. Oh, well, they're round, so it probably won't stay. Now, I think we can do something very special on these strands here. A beautiful aventurine, your stunning fluorite, and your amethyst. $17.95. It's brand new today, and that is less than £6 per strand there. Less than 6 pounds per strand, and you've never had a chance to get involved on this beautiful pack here. So what kind of ideas would you think of straight away here, Tina, to get involved on these? Or what kind of pieces would you think of?
Do you know what I'd like to do is actually make a multi-strand bracelet.
A multi-strand bracelet?
Yeah, use all 3 strands together and just twist them round on a nice chunky bracelet.
I was gonna say, I think this is very well put together because you can actually use each strand.
Yeah.
Some of the kits we see, and obviously if you're getting about 8 strands in certain kits, you're not gonna use them all together, but this is a 3-strand pack that you can use all together. Look at that, just coiled together. It is the perfect match there. They go together so, so nicely. Now, if you got the first kit that we had today, which one was the kit the kit that we just had earlier on, the bangles and beads that we had, the fuchsia fiber, you could use that, and the fuchsia elastic, excuse me, you could use that in this piece here. So it's all about, obviously, it's obviously about you kind of using different pieces from different kits. Now, I love this kit, and I know Tina's working on her challenge here. I'd like you to show me how to make something out of this. Maybe a pair of earrings.
Okay, yeah. But now, right now?
Look at Tina, she's like, kind of like,
yeah, I don't mind.
No?
Do you want me to? Yeah, I'll do anything, me.
Nah, she's up. She wants to teach. I know she's working on her challenge right now. I don't know. See, this is how I'm showing you that I don't know loads about jewelry making, because I might have chosen something that's quite difficult to make right now.
No.
All right, she's going to show me how easy it is, and she's going to show you as well. We're going to go over here to Tina, and I won't trip over this table here that I'm sure is here to stop me dead in my tracks.
Deliberately make you fall over.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So what would you like? You tell me what you'd like me to do with them, and I'll show you.
Oh, I like this over here. What am I over here for? Because I'm looking at these pieces of jewelry.
I've made your little earrings up.
Oh, you did?
From your...
Yeah. Oh, thank you. So she's actually made the earrings out of these. Oh, those are perfect. I will not forget about those. Yeah. I love those.
Okay, so what do you fancy out of this thing? Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
These are stunning. Well, we've already made a pair of earrings. What would you suggest?
I don't think anybody needs anything made out of those.
Okay, well, that's that kit done. Okay.
They are. Ooh.
Thank you. They're going to be nice and warm now, aren't they,
Yeah,
Tina? Thanks for
Warm
keeping
heart.
them warm for me.
I've got a terrible mess over here because you caught me by surprise. Right, what would you like? Earrings or?
Anything, earrings, a bracelet, because I wanted, you know, you said you'd use all three together, didn't you?
Okay, let's use all three because I like the juxtaposition, and that's a big word,
Yes.
isn't it, for this time of day?
Yeah, juxtaposition.
Juxtaposition.
Do we have our coffee and tea next to us? Juxtaposition.
I've got coffee.
Yeah, you got yours. I did get offered, so I want some
She
now.
did, didn't she, Jack? We did offer her coffee.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
And I want some now because I can smell the coffee. I'm
Right.
sorry, Jack. Jack is looking at me like, why? Why now?
Wake up and smell the coffee. I think it's really nice to have the different shapes and textures here. You could go really simple. Right, am I not a bit low down, am I, Jack? Is that better for you? So look, you could just do this. Cross there. What can't you see?
That's Jack is
sorry.
basically saying, move here, move over here. And Tina's just like, well, what should I do? Now you're gonna
if
have
that falls off,
you're
Jack,
gonna have a
you're in trouble.
disaster on your hands. There's a whole bunch of beads here, and he's saying, move them. And Tina almost tipped them onto the floor.
He's so bossy.
He is, isn't he? All right, okay, Jack. With all that movement you're doing, you might as well come over here and do it.
You could have done it for all that gesticulating, couldn't it?
It was quite loud as well. He's like, pick them up and move them.
Pick them up and move. I'll move them. Look, I'll move them out the way. God, you can't get the snow. Is that all right now?
Oh, I'm having fun today.
What's that lady said? We're professional but mad. I don't think we've done the second part of that one.
Just mad.
Right. Okay. So do you want silver? Yeah.
Yes, silver.
So it's lovely to have all the different shapes. So I mean, you could do something as simple as put. You won't get all three stones on, so
They're big stones,
if we
aren't
need
they?
a little bit, when you've got more than one piece moving, we call it articulation.
Oh, yeah.
So it's nice to have a bit of extra movement.
Now, that's how you made them before.
It was, yeah, but I'm not going to make a wrap loop. I'm just going to do a simple loop there, just for quickness.
Because those are some big, big, big stones there.
Yeah, you could do a wrap loop there, but I just want to show you how we can get a little bit of extra dangle, because it's always nice to have a little bit of extra dangle.
And then you get, your articulation there.
Okay, so that's your bottom part. And then you would use Jack's stolen my eye pins, you see. He's made me move them. So you know what I'm going to do?
That is your fault,
It's
Jack.
your fault, Jack. Do you know what I'm going to do?
I'm blaming you, Jack.
I'm going to use a gold one just because I can.
Yeah,
right.
Jack.
So you open up.
Yeah, Jack. You know, fix up, Jack, okay?
This might look a bit funky. So then you get another. You get your. So this is the difference where you put your ball head pin on the end, and then your eye pin.
So you still have it finished, basically, on the end.
And you'd put that on there. And then I would probably, and then you could decide how much dangle you wanted. I mean, you could just go for that.
Oh, that's
I think
nice
it's really
together.
pretty. Or if you wanted it a little bit longer, you could put on another.
You could put on just those. Ooh.
Yep, you could put on some more of those, or you could put on another one of those. Which I think actually, let's go for some real dangles, shall we?
Now those are impressive.
Okay. So
What is that? That's a huge drop on those
It
there.
is. But then you've got nice long hair.
Oh, thank you.
You can take you need a bit more in there to dangle, don't you?
My favorite
So
piece of jewelry is earrings.
is it?
Yep, my favorite piece of jewelry is earrings.
Looks beautiful
Yep.
with your top.
See what I've got on right now?
Isn't it?
You can see the colors go perfectly together.
Yeah. There he is. Let's make Jack work. Because he stole my eye pins. You see?
Look,
So look.
he's frustrated now.
And then just put them up. So that was the difference to doing just a simple loop as well that I showed you
Gorgeous.
there. So just for you, because we have got lots. We forget every day we get new viewers, and we sometimes go, oh, let's do a link loop, let's do this, let's do that, and we forget that people haven't seen it before.
Well, that's how we became as big as what we are right now.
Yeah. So I showed you the wrap loop earlier, which gives you a little bit more detail. But if you just want to do a simple loop, again, put your on your pin, and you can do this with wire. You don't have to use an eye pin. Do your right angle first,
Okay.
okay? Because you're going to be turning back your loop. You need roughly 1 centimetre. I go by the thickness of my finger. Seems to be a perfect length. You know, you can measure it if you want to, but I sort of do it by eye. And then you just go in there, make sure you've got no wire sticking out the end, because any wire that's sticking out of the end of there obviously won't curl.
Okay.
And you don't want little straight bits, so just make sure your wire's nice and flush, and then you don't have to do it all in one movement. You can just do it really slowly. You start turning back towards yourself with your round nose pliers, and then just ease it in. See, that one's got a little bit pear-shaped, but so you can just, because it's so malleable, you just keep going until you've got a perfect little, and that's just a simple loop.
I love how you finish that off so quickly.
It is, it's again, it's practice. But as
Yeah.
I say, if you want to, and if you've done that, if you've done one, okay, a lot of people often say to me, how will I get the next one exactly the same size? If you can't do it by eye, which once you practice you will, what you do, if you want to make a loop then on your next piece of jewellery the same size, get your pliers, slip it back on, and actually mark your plier there.
Okay.
So when you come to then get your next piece of straight wire, you've got a mark.
And they're going to be perfect
And it will
in
be
size,
exactly
aren't
the
they?
same size.
Perfect in size.
Okay,
Wow.
there you go.
So there you go. You've seen how quickly Tina's used this kit, and how nicely all your colors here. And the great thing is
Beautiful.
she's made this for me.
I've got to make another one of these now as well.
I'm gonna try to get as much jewelry out of you as I possibly can. I hope to be a permanent fixture on here, so then I'll just be basking in lovely Tina designs. But if you look at this, then you've got your gorgeous, you can see it goes very nicely with your sterling silver and with your
And with the
gold there.
Yeah.
So either one, that's really nice. I know you didn't mean for it to be like that, but that looks very, very nicely.
It does
that
actually.
way.
Yeah, it does show. I often use fluorite with gold. I think it just gives
Yeah,
it
you
that.
said you like your
Yeah.
dual gold there. So thank you very much, Tina.
It's a pleasure.
You can see how nicely they go all together. $17.95 for that strand kit there. Get the silver beads as well. I should have bought those over so you could put them in there, but
Yeah.
I'll incorporate them in something else.
Would you like these back? So
I'll take them, yeah.
I'll
'cause
start incorporating them in my challenge.
You've got enough stuff over here.
We won't
don't
know
you?
where we are then.
No, we don't. We
Right.
won't. So I'll let you get back on with your challenge there.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, what we're gonna do. So what's this that's here? This is stunning.
This is the next kit. Don't look.
Okay, don't look then. What should we do?
That's me fun, funky and fine kit.
Look at Deanna. She said, "Go back to the middle. Go back to the middle. Don't look at that now."
Fun, funky and fine.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I've never really been good with surprises. I'm the type of person that if I get you something for Christmas or your birthday, I probably will end up telling you beforehand. You know, my mom always said this, I love to talk, so I'm just being honest with you. But that's coming up next. Now, it's very interesting there. Your 2012 game special, we've got another one, and these are only open for 24 hours, which might seem like a long time, but actually, if you go away before you know it, you know, you might have missed out on the deal. So basically, if you're a yellow gold lover like me, then you will love these. Have a look. Oh, they're talking about the games in there. That's my favorite event that's coming up on Sunday. The running.
Oh, have we won any more medals today?
I don't know if didn't we win 2 yesterday?
Oh, watch the shooting.
Did
and,
you?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Won 2 medals yesterday. Excellent. Excellent. I don't know how many medals America has as of yet.
Oh, well.
Oh, okay. All right then. Oh, okay. I know you're grumbling at home. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Jack. Okay, thank you. Just holding up the 0? No. I think we've gotten more than 0 medals. Thank you very much. 1 medal. Yes, I'll be your gold medal today. Okay. Now I love the running. I used to run the 100 meters, and I used to run the hurdles as well.
Wow.
And I used to be really naturally very good at it. I wish it was something that I took more seriously. Who knows?
I used to run for the bus. That was about it.
I stopped doing that because I missed the bus one time and there's some guys on the back of it and they were laughing at me. And I was just like, man, I'm gonna learn how to drive. Okay, so you have your 2012 game. And this one, if you love your silver, we've got the beautiful beads, and this one is for your yellow gold lovers here. These gorgeous hoops here. And I'm looking at one of them and I can see how you can kind of, what would you do? What would you use these with then, Tina?
Oh, you could also don't have to use them just as a mechanic. You can use them in between beads. They just give you that little sparkle of gold in between each bead. Or
especially bigger beads.
Yeah, you can link. They open them ones.
I'm looking at them right now.
But even if they're not, you can cut them and open them and do a little bit of
I think they're, you can open them.
linking them together.
And link them. I think they look quite full here, but as I've seen you cut strands here. Now I think these are the full beads here. I think you want to keep them. You can't cut them, Deanna.
Can't cut them.
Deanna, the expert, has just said keep them full. But these are perfect for that added bit of special. Well, you could cut them, but I wouldn't do that. I would leave them the way that they are. It's up to you. I guess, you know, this is one of these things that is, with your jewelry making, there's not really any rules, is there?
No, that's the thing about jewelry making. And if you make something and you like it, that's all that matters, because you wear it. If you hang them in between the beads, and then you could use them to then hang a charm on. So you're getting the charm bracelet effect without having to have a full chain bracelet. That's a nice way to use them as well.
There you go. It is that beautiful. I always think that, for me, I associate your yellow gold with kind of vintage pieces or really, really polished pieces. That's why I love it. That's why I wear it. So I think this is going to be a great addition to a lot of your kits. Again, if you got the beads and the bangled and beads set that we had earlier on today, and I'm still wearing the bracelet from it, you can incorporate this into the design very easily, especially with your bigger kind of beads here. That's something that I certainly do. You can, as Tina was saying, you can kind of slot them in there for that added bit of sparkle there, because you don't actually see the jewelry elastic or your wire in a lot of these designs. So this is a great way to add that kind of metal sparkle there that was really, really lovely. Look at that. Loads of them. You got loads of them. Again, you know, with these kind of things, to make your findings go as far as they possibly can, you can use just 3 in a design if you want to, or if you want to put those in between every single bead. Now, you've got approximately, well, basically 20 pieces there, exactly 20 pieces, and it's brand new today. Nobody's ever had a chance to get involved on it as of yet. It's your gold-plated 925 sterling silver. And are we slashing prices today, Deanna? Just for 24 hours, just for the games. That's it. So just like with the silver beads, just for the games, getting involved on this, you're not going to pay $5.95. Now, if you get involved tomorrow, after 24 hours is up, then you will have to pay that price, but not today. Today, we're price slashing. And every penny counts. You know, every penny counts. $4.95, so that's a £1 saving there. So you can get them for £1 cheaper. You know, I think anybody watching right now is not gonna really wanna wait for tomorrow to get these when they can get them for cheaper today. Your plated, beautiful sterling silver closed jump rings. So they are closed as it says on the graphics. You could cut them, but I wouldn't. I just leave them the way that they are. Because the fact that they are closed like this means you can make so many different designs. $4.95 here. Absolutely stunning. These are your specials here. And you know, you've got your hoops there, just like with the 2012 games. That is something very, very impressive as well. Now, I'm not trying to give anything away, but our next bundle kit that we've got, you're gonna wanna use these with the next bundle kit as well. It is very, I'd say it's my favorite kit of the day. And I don't even have it up here next to me, but I've seen all the pieces that Tina's made. So I love it. It's gorgeous. $4.95 for your beautiful gold-plated jump rings here. You can use several of them in between beads, or just 1 or 2 of them there. There's lots of people on the lines there. There's a little bit of queue, but there's that low call rate. Well, I say low call rate. I'm so used to saying it. It's not low call rate, it's free. It's free! And there's not many things in this world that are free, but that number is. It's 0800-644-655. For your 2012 games special here. Now, you know, anybody getting involved on this right now, you are saving £1 extra, getting 20 of these, and there is a bit of a queue on the phone lines. It's busy this morning. Busy, busy, busy. You know, do you know that the most people call in to Jewelry Maker? Did you guys know that here? Some of the most people call in. They do, because my brother works in the call center right now, and he says there's always people calling constantly throughout the day. So even when you think they're not yet, my brother has just recently started working in the call center. I think this is like his 3rd week there. And I said that the other day, and he said that, oh, well, now that people know that I'm your brother, and he said a lot of people ask him questions on the phones. Dude, make sure you do that. he's in today at 3 o'clock. If you get an American on the lines, it's my brother. Okay, so this is your chance for these. Oh, wow! Cha-ching! Yeah, okay, look, you wanna see Tina grit her teeth there? Look at Tina. Okay, America is currently 2nd in the medals for the 2012 games. I know there's only one country that's beating us, and that's China. China's winning everything. But yeah, they do have a lot of medals yesterday, and then there was one girl that I was particularly impressed with. I think her name, I can't remember what her name, and her first name is Gabby. What's your favorite event in the 2012 games? What is your favorite event?
Cycling.
Cycling?
Yeah, because I'm a cyclist.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You've got to have such great endurance to do that.
I love Bradley Wiggins.
Do you?
Oh yeah, because he's an old mod as well with his sideburns and he wears all his gear. Yeah,
I saw a picture. I was sitting with my partner the other day, and he said he's very, very retro with his sideburns.
He's friends with Paul Weller, which is my music hero as well. So
awesome.
He's a cyclist, and he looks pretty good in lycra, so he's got it all going on.
Yeah, well, you got to have some good legs to do that. Yeah, because me, I'd be like. But you've got to have that lower legs strength there. My favorite one, I like the diving.
Yeah.
I love track and field, so I cannot wait for those. I can't wait to see Usain Bolt.
Oh yeah.
I cannot wait to see Usain Bolt.
He looks good in lycra and all.
He does. He's like, yeah. You did it. Yeah, I cannot wait to see. But
he's just so cool, isn't he? He just sort of glides over the winning line.
You know, sometimes it looks like he stops before he gets to the finish line. I'm like, what are you doing? No, but it's no, I can't wait to see him run, and I love the gymnastics as well. But unfortunately, I missed a little bit of the gymnastics. So those are my favorite. I love the diving. Love the diving. When we were at school in America, a lot of they start diving very, very young, and I actually started gymnastics when I was 4 years old. Wow. These are things I wish I would have kept up. Because when it starts, when you do your forward roll, your forward gamble, and then afterwards you're just like, oh, that's it.
I don't know how they do it. It's amazing.
You gotta have the best flexibility in the world. So, you know, what 2012's game, I've said mine, and Tina loves the cycling there. So she got her fix a couple of days ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
Or was it yesterday? Okay, well, Deanna says she was watching the male gymnastics. I wonder why you're doing that, Deanna. Really? Why? Were you interested in the actual event, or
the
just
technique?
the
She was watching the technique.
She's watching the technique.
Nothing to do with
I
the
think Deanna was watching something else. Get out of here, Deanna. Okay, it's your 2012 game special. You don't have to tell anybody. I just outed Deanna on air. You and your housemate, right? Oh, okay, Deanna. Jack is shaking his head in shame. So there's still opportunities right now for this. There is a slight queue on the lines. It is very, very busy today. It is very, very busy, but that is a low call rate number. That's the great thing, because out of all of our channels here, your Jewelry Maker channel, that is a free phone number. 0800-644-655 is a free phone number. So dialing in right now means that you're going to get an incredible deal on this, and you're not going to pay to wait on the phone line, so congratulations. Let's move that to the side. Oh, let me show you this. Can I show the ruby? Ruby, absolutely gorgeous. Now, you know, it's nice to see you cut that strand, because I don't like to cut the strands on these. I don't, especially on the ruby. I would just wear this. If you're talking about friendship bracelets, this would be perfect. I have a red friendship bracelet, but I wear it on my ankle because I can't wear it when I'm on air normally when I'm on the other channels. Yeah, it's a friendship anklet, but this is your ruby here. And I'll tell you a little bit about why I love ruby and red when we actually bring it up in a little bit. So, I've got another multi-strand set here. And it's brand spanking new in today. Now, I love this. You get some really great gemstones here on Jewelry Maker that the rest of the company never gets to see, really. Look at this. I love the frosted effect that you've got here. Again, you can wear these with anything and everything. What you've got here is your white frosted quartz, your snowflake obsidian, and your white basted squares here. Can't you wear this with anything, Tina? Yeah. Anything.
Monochrome, it's just always going to be classy, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Zebra print, houndstooth, polka dot, all of those things, these are classic pieces. Now, I'm gonna say right now, if you haven't bought anything as of yet, I promise you, you can make something out of this. I know there's sometimes a bit more of your extravagant, and you really feel inspired when you see things that Tina's made, because you can see, okay, that's something that, you know, as you can see, she's working with the pieces right now. And you know, and for me starting off, I love different colors, but I wouldn't honestly sometimes start off with green or something. I'd start off with something like this, because this is, you know, this is something you can wear with anything as well. Anything as well. It's a staple in your kind of kits, and you get 3 strands here in your monochrome bracelet collection. Now, your snowflake obsidian, I love this gemstone because again, each one is so unique. And look at the patterns there that you've got there. Again, they're stunning patterns that you got there. Perfect kind of like grays and gorgeous dark opaque blacks there. And this frosted quartz is immense as well. It's gorgeous. Looks like ice cubes, doesn't it? This is 260 carats of your frosted faceted squares there. And then to kind of give you that, they're 12 millimeters as well. And these are your double drilled faceted white quartz. And these are 8 by 8. Look at that. They're just incredible quality. And they look like ice cubes. These are stunning. So, you know, anytime, you know, if you're somebody who, you know, the whole thing about your little black dress, these are going to go perfect with that little black dress. And I'm willing to bet that anybody watching at home has a little black dress that they wear out on a night out. I like to wear a little red dress, but if I do, this is gonna be perfect with that, because you know, it's black and white. It goes together all the time. And you're gonna be able to use these strands with other strands as well that you'll see throughout the day, which is very, very useful. So this is brand new today, your monochrome effect. Never goes out of fashion. Now, for your strands of double drilled, which is really special because I just noticed that here, both of them are double drilled. Both of them, I've never actually been able to bring double drilled before. What does double drilled mean? It means you've got 2 lines, lots of holes drilled through. Gives you so much more scope to do designs, weaving. You can really, it's really to get double drilled, and to get 2 in a bundle, that's really good. Yeah, really makes it versatile. I would imagine if you're making things like that kind of friendship style bracelet there, you can really make some extravagant kind of like weaving with that. So you're double drilled there, especially on this, because you're going to be able to see the thread going through your white quartz there. Isn't that impressive? So you can see how those are double drilled. So I was seeing it and I was thinking, okay, what's double drilled? And here it is. Here's your double drilled white quartz, and your frosted quartz there is double drilled as well. So you can see that, look how different the 2 are, even though they're both quartzes, or quartz. You wouldn't make that plural, would you? Quartzes.
Like that.
Now, Deanna, she is a wizard, and she said basically one of these strands here, because you can pay more for your double drilling, because it really just gives you that kind of more scope for your design. One of these strands is about on the website for about £9. And the other one's on for about £10. So bear that in mind when you see the price on the screen, because you've got your snowflake obsidian here as well, and you've got just so many possibilities here from the colors, and you're gonna make a massive saving for this bundle. If one of them is about £10, both of them are around £10 on the website. Bear that in mind, it's brand new in today. Don't buy them individually. get them in the set. Get them in the set, under 20 pounds. If you're buying all of these individually, you would have spent way over 20 pounds, especially if one of them is around 10 pounds. Now we have unlimited availability this morning. And then, you know, if you're not getting involved, the only way you'll be able to get involved on them is if you're getting, just buying them individually. So get them right now. They make a perfect kit. You've got 2 double drilled strands there and your beautiful black obsidian there. $19.95 for your monochrome bracelet collection. 110 carats of your white facet quartz, 80 carats of your snowflake obsidian, and 260 carats of your white frosted quartz there. So you've got so much here. And so you're basically getting a strand for free. Like I said, there's not many things that are free in this world. That number is. And there's a limited availability. We do not have many on offer. It's 0800-644-655 for your monochrome bracelet collection. Look at that together. Really, really stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love all the faceting. And again, your double drilled effect, if you're putting red, would it be your wire through this that you thread through that?
Yeah, you could use,
or ribbon, couldn't you?
Yeah, you might struggle getting ribbon through, but you might get it through. You can get the different colours of the thread though, so.
You will get the different colours there, so wire that you're putting through here, and you definitely would be able to see that, which would be absolutely incredible. You actually could use different colors in your your thread or your wire, which would make this really extravagant. Maybe red and blue together, green and yellow, gold and silver, rose gold and silver. The possibilities are endless, and you can get that with this as well. And that is why these strands typically are more expensive, yet you're getting the black obsidian here as well. And these are, again, your monochrome colors. If you bought any one of the kits that we've had earlier on, like your Amazonites, again, if I was gonna pick up this kit or that you've already seen a little bit of earlier on, oh, I'll show you this because this is our early bird special here. These are still available. Your early bird special is still available here. If you wanted to use these two together, you certainly could, because it goes with absolutely everything, couldn't you? And that's your jasper there. 3 strands of jasper went under, was it under? Check out the website site, or you can call in right now and add it to your order. The call center can add anything you want to your order there. So if you get that, that's another kind of idea that you've got right there. And this is your monochrome bracelet collection here. Frosted quartz, beautiful clear quartz, and they're both double drilled. My first double drilled piece I've ever been able to present to you, which will give you endless of design possibilities there. $19.95. So what have you used? What kind of designs have you made with the frosted quartz? Because we don't, I work on Gems TV Extra and Gems TV, and I've never seen it before. I worked on Jewellery Maker. So what kind of designs have you made, Tina, out of the frosted quartz?
With the frosted, yeah, really nice. It does go lovely with the black. You can get the frosted black onyx as well. Yeah, we've done that before.
Frosted black onyx?
Yeah, it's really lovely.
What does that even look like?
It looks like, you know, the trend is for like cars to be a matte finish now, rather than shiny, so you get that with it. But then if you put the frosted with a really high luster gem, you get the, I'm going to use that word again,
juxtaposition.
The juxtaposition, which is lovely.
I love how you said that about the cars, because whether you like the trend or not, if you see it, you definitely are going to look, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't prefer it, but the thing is that you're going to see there. It makes you look, it stands out, doesn't it? And this is what Tina's basically saying here, is that with your white quartz, you've got your gorgeous, shiny, and frosted quartz there. They look beautiful together, absolutely stunning. And it is a really, really, she says, you work together with your shiny and your matte together, really does work very nicely together. Something I prefer to have in your gemstones rather than your cars. Do you have that on one of your cars there, Tina?
No, I wouldn't complain if someone offered me a high-end matte car, though.
Do you know what my middle name is? Porsche.
Porsche?
Yeah, it's Porsche.
Oh.
It's Porsche. It's actually Porsche, but so many people are Porsche, and either way you pronounce it. But yeah, So I wouldn't mind if you want to give me a frosted black matte Porsche. That's fine, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Well, what we're gonna do right now is move that on, because I've got a kit here for you. And it's a little masterpiece. So basically, I might even need help bringing this over. Look at what you're getting here. Look at what, did you do this, Jack? Thank you, Jack. You put this together very nicely, though. And this is what I'm saying. This is my favorite kit of the day. Can I be biased here? Can I be biased?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be biased. And Jack particularly loves the chain that you're getting here. I'll let you know about that in a second. I love the chain. I actually have a chain like this on its own. I went to London a couple of years ago and I saw in one of the kind of independent boutiques, I bought a chain very similar to this. It was a rope chain. And I bet this has got your real gold overlay as well. Mine is just base metal, and I paid about 30 pounds for it. And I wear it, and it gives me a rash. There you go. Thanks, Tina. You like to see me scratching my neck off there. But it's true, I do, because I'm allergic to those kinds of things. So I'm the type, when me and my brother were growing up, we couldn't even wear, like if you wear belts to hold your trouser up with the metal fastenings. Yeah, my mom used to say, to get kind of like rashes because they break your skin out.
You're designed for fine metals only.
I know.
Like me, I can only wear platinum.
Oh yeah, you can only wear platinum. I'll take some gold.
That's what I tell my old man
some
anyway.
Silver is fine as well. That's what you tell the significant other, isn't it? Now let's start going through masterpiece again, going very nicely with your 2012 games. Now what I'm going to do right now is show you your strands first. You've got two huge strands there. Look at these. Oh, I'll take off the beads and bangles first, and I'll show you your strands here. So, can you see this? Because it is amazing. Now, these are amazing. And I never would normally think of using these together, but they're gorgeous, aren't they? Now, what you have is your hematite, as Lucy Nichols says, 615 carats of hematite. And they're in your cubes as well. Now, Kim Kardashian, I can never pronounce this other lady's name. Very famous, and she was a pussycat doll. Nicole Scherzinger. I think that's Scherzinger. I can't do it, but you know she's very pretty. She's dating Lewis Hamilton, and she's a very fashionable lady. And you know, a lot of your celebrities are using the hematite right now, and you'll see them in a lot of your kind of high street stores. The inspired design, not actual hematite. This is 615 carats of actual cubed hematite. Gorgeous. You can see how lustrous this gemstone is. Look at that, the incredible mirror shine that you got there. Then you've got purple, blue, gold, and burgundy shell pearls here. I love shell pearl. These look, each one of them looks like a disco ball, doesn't it? This is stunning. So that's not all you get. You get gorgeous as well beads. Now, I've never seen these before. Have a look at those. Look at that. They are amazing, aren't they? These are your beads here. And what you're actually getting are your black hollow mesh rondelle beads. Rondelle beads. As Matt McNamara goes, Rondelle! Like he's calling a person named Rondelle. Original, eh? So he used to be on air sometimes. He used to go, Rondelle, get out of the shower. So I go, Rondelle, you better. And I used to laugh so much. Okay, so those are your black hollow beads. And then you've got a pendant as well. I've got the squeakiest chair in the world, don't I? This is your, it's not, okay, well you can't hear that. It's only, if I can only hear it, it's fine. Okay, this is your beautiful pendant. Now you can see how nicely that works with your hematite there. Beautiful with your hematite. And then you've got my favorite, your gold findings. They're your gold, I think your copper, plated copper findings there. So I can wear these, gold plated copper. And there's all your findings there. If I go all through them, you've got 3 pairs of your shepherd's hook, 15 of your head pins, 15 of your crimp beads, 10 jump rings. You got them all there. So you can go on down there and you can see how many you get. You've even got a heart toggle clasp. So you know that bracelet that Tina made earlier on? You can make one of those as well. So many different things. Now, we've been working with ribbon, haven't we, ladies and gentlemen? And we've got some beautiful ribbon coming up for you. I'll show that. Now, you're getting all of this together, your little masterpiece. I cannot believe everything that's in this kit. So much ribbon. So if you are going to make your kind of friendship style bracelets or your Shambhala style bracelets, you should really get involved on this kit here, especially with all the gold there. Look at that, your red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. And this is perfect cobalt blue and stunning, stunning fire engine red with your gorgeous white there. Really a stunning design here on all of these in your ribbon. Now you got loads of ribbon. How long is this ribbon, Deanna? 10 meters each of ribbon, so that's a lot for your designing. You don't have to wear them all together. You could maybe just wear your blue and your white together, or your red and your blue together. So it's up to you. So that's there. And then let me show you this. Now, I've never worked with this before. Tina, have you worked with this before?
I hadn't, no, before I got the kit, and
this is a brand new piece for you.
It was, yeah. It's
Tina,
it was an
and she's
experience.
been here for 2 years now. Over 2 years.
They've never given me rubber before.
And they've never given you rubber like this before to use.
No.
All right there, Tina. All right, Tina. Right. Okay, so here is your beautiful rubber here, and it's absolutely stunning in red. We have so much fun, don't we, Tina? And so this is the first time she's ever used this. Now, how long have you been jewelry making in total?
Oh, about 10 years or more.
10 years or more.
It's that's the real latest trend. The rubber tubing in.
Well, it's the textures, like you said, with the cars and with the frosted beads.
Yeah.
You know, we're not talking about cars, but I'm just saying how that has totally expanded out of jewelry. But right now, it's the textures. To use something like this with something so shiny and big and bold as this. Now, this is what everybody is talking about right now. And this is the chain that I bought something very similar, and I paid around 30 pounds for mine from a London boutique store, and every time I wear it, which I don't wear it anymore because it gives me a rash, and I don't think that would be very nice for me to present necklaces on TV. Yeah, I love this, but this is vintage style jewelry. Now, I worked with, is it Carla on the evenings one time? She is somebody who loves kind of like vintage kind of things. If you've ever seen Carla, she's very, very stylish, and she wears like a lot of kind of vintage, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Really, really pretty. It looks like she loves like a lot of your kind of Chanel kind of inspired things. Very polished and put together. Pearls and yellow gold looks like Carla's kind of thing. And this is stunning. Now, you wouldn't use all of this together, and that's what Tina is basically going to show us in a little bit. But what you're getting here is your beautiful, and this is a meter of your aluminum gold color chain and your double oval chain. It's absolutely stunning. And you've got textures. If you look right there, you can see it's very highly textured. Very highly textured here. So you've got your organza that your fine come in, and then basically I've gone through everything. Oh, hold on a second. You're getting all of these organza bags as well, loads of them. Geez, this kit is amazing.
It goes on and on
and on and on and on. I could be here, okay, 30 minutes later, and we're still showing you the kit. But that's lovely. You know, I would like to know how it feels when you get this home, all these pieces home, and you're just going through them, and you're like strand after strand. Now, this is like my favorite color, you know this. I was actually wearing this when I met my boyfriend. I love, not this bag, but this color. Imagine that. I was just wearing I just had a bag on. No, I was wearing this color. I always wear red on a night out. And I love this color here. Now, this is your fire engine red, and you've got your beautiful bags here. It works very nicely with this kit. So this is your little masterpiece kit here. I love it. This kit is my favorite kit of the day. I haven't even seen anything that's coming up, but this is right up my alley, this is. All of this together. Oh, and there's more. There's more. You get your beading thread, you get your elastic, and you get 2 different colors of your wires there. So that's it there. I've gone through everything, and you've got your beautiful rubber tubing here as well, which many of you probably have never worked with before. So I'm popping that there. And Tina's actually made some lovely designs out of this. This is your brand new kit here. Little masterpiece, look at that. So you can see how lovely the textures of your beads work with your stunning strands in your little masterpiece jewelry kit. Look at that. all gorgeous gemstones together. Now I'm over here with Tina.
Hi.
I was almost.
You was.
But I love it. It's my favorite one.
This is the one I said you should get your little sister.
Okay. Well, we're
Yeah.
gonna see what the price tag is first.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
I'm sure I can get involved on it. She better use it though. I'll come over and say, what pieces of jewelry have you made today, Sydney? I'm sure I won't have to force her because she did GCSE art as well, and she loves arts and crafts as well. Again, she got an A star, so
Wow.
I want to see what kind of design
You're
she can
proud,
get.
aren't you?
I
Your
am. She's
sister?
the smarty pants of the family. I was the sociable one, the oldest. So yeah. So here is your little masterpiece bits here, and what you got here is it's so many things. Now you've made all of this out of one kit, haven't you?
And there was bits left over.
And there's bits left over as well. We
Yeah,
say
yeah.
bits, but there's loads left over as well.
Are we going to get a price?
So, yeah, Tina, wait.
I'm
we're waiting
anxious
on
now.
You want to see what the price is going to be.
Now
I know.
I can start, you know.
We will have a price for you in just a second. Are you ready? Because before we start showing you, we're going to show you what the price is, so then you can see what you're really getting. $29.99.
Wow.
Under 30 pounds for all of this. Now, I would have thought that this would be, from your kind of experience, what price point would you put these at normally, all of this?
I wouldn't have a clue. With all the gold in it and all the amount of pieces I've made, it's really hard, but I certainly wouldn't have thought under £30. So it's really, really good value. It does go on and on and on.
Loads.
And there's something there for everybody. I've called it my fun, funky and fine kit.
Fun,
because
funky
I've
and
done
fine.
some fun bits for the games, because obviously with the red, white, and blue, to do something for the games. And then you've got the funkier bits with the squares of the hematite and the rubber that's going to go for your younger age group. And then I've used some of the fine chain and just small elements out of it to make more fine jewellery pieces,
Yeah.
like the pieces in the middle.
Yes.
You know,
you're going to get that with your shell pearl, though,
with your
aren't
shell
you?
pearl and the gold findings is really pretty. And then you've also then got the simple bit with the black pendant just on that white ribbon. And I don't know if you mentioned, but you get the silver ribbon ends, and I sort of stole the bits of chain off of those and made the tassel
Now, I
on there.
didn't see that you got the silver
Yeah,
ribbon ends.
you got the ribbon ends
But you
as
actually
well.
get those as well, so it's perfect. Now, what I'm going to do is
Yeah.
I'll lift this up, because when I put my lovely brown hand behind it, you can see the pendant.
Yeah,
And you can
lovely
see
pendant.
the silver there. So you can see that's really going to look very nice on the neckline. Deanna says I'm more coffee toned, because I call myself brown. Or caramel toned. Let's think of the desserts. Okay, so you can see it against the skin there. You can see that. Gorgeous. Now, if you're looking at this, and you know, I didn't show you those earlier on, but you actually got both of your metals there, so that's a really creative way for you to incorporate your, kind of like your stunning sterling silver with your gold pieces here. So I'm looking at these, and you can make so many different designs here. You've even used gold with the organza bags, haven't you?
Yeah, I thought that was a nice little idea, because you get your 10. And this chain, I mean, I
goes on and on.
deconstructed it because it's all the links are open,
Yeah.
and it's easy enough to take it apart. And I just had loads of it left over, so I just thought if you were putting these out on a table, you know, it just gives you that. It's just another little idea on your
Loads.
Christmas table.
Well, I mentioned Christmas yesterday.
I know, we were mentioning it last night, and we were told we were being fined last night.
Yeah.
Every time we mentioned this.
Fine, you had to
word.
pay. Oh goodness!
I didn't put
But
it
you know,
on.
so many people
Yeah.
shop for that holiday
Yeah.
throughout the year.
Well, when you're crafty, you do need to start making your stuff, you know. But as I say, I've gone from the real chunky. I've kept the chain intact at the end on that one, and then I've.
That is stunning.
Yeah.
That is absolutely
It's a real
impressive.
statement piece,
It is a
isn't it?
statement piece because they use the hematite as well. Again, if you're on your nights out and you know you're making jewelry for someone, again, very young and funky, but very elegant as well. It is gorgeous. Look at that. Again, one of my favorite pieces. I love every single thing you have made here,
you.
Tina. Every single thing that you made here. I love these earrings as well. These earrings are incredible. Oh wow, you got those earrings as well.
Oh yeah, they're a real.
Loads of
to go
stunning
with that.
designs.
And the thing is, with each of the links on the I've used it all together in that design, really loads of it in the earrings, but then on this bracelet down here, just the one. And that would even look nice with cord, you know, like you sometimes get the French lip bracelets that have got words on them and then you just have the 2 pieces of cord. So, you know, you can use every single piece of this kit.
Every single
Go on and on. I had loads of ribbon left, loads of wire.
There is a queue on the phone lines. They're $29.95. You're seeing all of this here, and you're shocked. And then you were waiting for the price, weren't you? There is a queue on the phone lines there, but it's worth it because that is a low call rate number there. It is totally worth phoning in. We mentioned the C word, which is Christmas, but this is not going to be around in Christmas time, is it? I wanted to ask you, how did you find it working with the rubber here?
Yeah, it was really interesting. I've done one on the bracelet. I've done the Team GB bracelet there, which is a little bit of fun with the rosette.
I'll show this
down
to
there,
you.
and that's on elastic, so you can put elastic through your rubber tubing.
The tubing?
Yeah. Go Team GB.
Go.
Well, actually it says keep calm Team GB. So it's a bit of both there.
That's perfect for the 2012 games.
Yeah, I mean, this is a kit which, I mean, I'm saying you take home for your sister, but then your mum could sit there and make this nice, elegant piece in the middle with the shell pearl. Your younger generation can use the hematite, and then this is another, like, GB inspired one as well.
Now I was gonna say, when I ran track and field, because I used to be on the track and field team in middle school in the States, whenever you win, you get a red ribbon if you win first. A blue ribbon if you were in second, and I think it's a white ribbon if you win third. So I have a stack of ribbons about that thick.
Oh, that's lovely.
When I used to run about that thick from when I used to run track. So that's one of the things that they kind of get you ready for if you want to start competing seriously, even back then.
We used to for swimming, because I used to swim. We used to get a little piece of ribbon, different colours, and then you'd sew it onto your costume to see what sort of levels you were at. Yeah, we used to do that.
So
as well.
that is totally very inspired by the athletics, isn't it, or your sporting events?
And this, and I say, and then I used it again. So I've used elastic through the tubing on that bracelet, and on this bracelet I cut it. It's really, really easy to cut to make little beads. And then I used the tiger tail through the end there.
So there.
So it's just your normal beading thread gone through, and I just, because you've got quite a big hole at the end, just you get your little gold balls in your pack, so it just finishes it off nice. I do, you know, a bit of finishing off makes all the difference.
Of course it does, and that's one of the things, because if it wasn't finished properly, then it wouldn't look as nice, would it?
It's our Debbie says it's the difference between handmade and homemade. You know, this looks like handcrafted jewellery because you've finished your bits off nice. Let's say there's something for everybody in there.
These earrings as well. Have a look at this. These champagne kind of colored here. If you're thinking about weddings, I was driving the other day and I saw about 3 weddings going on. And I think it was on the weekend, and on one of the days we had some sunny weather. Pearls, weddings, they're just perfect. There you can see the pearls there. Absolutely. I love your shell pearl.
Actually, what I'm wearing, look, even if you just
so you can see how lovely it is.
Yeah, they're gorgeous actually.
And you even have color here that's going to go with my blouse. Look at that.
Yeah.
So just them on their own, you've got endless amounts of design opportunities, new in today, under 30 pounds, and you can make so many. I didn't even show you these earrings here. I love yellow gold. I love it. I went through. I just picked up one of them here. I went through a phase a couple of years ago where well, not a. When I was working in retail, I used to buy vintage jewelry. I think this is so vintage, and it's stunning because I
think they're very 70s.
They're very 70s.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Very, very 70s. We do a collection quite similar to this here at Jim's TV called the Viorelli collection that sells these kind of links here, but it's not even comparable in terms of price because you know, you're getting to make these earrings. Basically, Tina's made every single thing out of these out of one kit. I think if you were watching for the first time, you might think, well, how many kits did she buy to create all of this?
No, just the one.
Only one kit, and pieces left over. This is what's left over.
No, that's my new kit.
Oh, that's a new kit.
No, that's
okay, sorry.
But I had chain left over. I had loads of ribbon, the findings, because you get your 100-piece finding pack in there. So I had loads of that left over. Loads of because you get the lovely blue tiger tail as well.
Look, so you can see how she's used
really
the tiger tail. So tiger tail, what's
it's beading thread, but with
tiger tail.
Because inside each thread you've got, if you strip the plastic coating off, there's 7 strands of.
Oh, so very durable.
Oh yeah, that's not a snap. That would
excellent.
Not snap. That's why on handmade beaded jewellery you have on your clasps you have open links, because if your jewellery was ever to get pulled, that's not going to break, and rather than strangle you, your clasps will just open. And that's really important with beaded jewellery, because you don't want where all your beads are to snap, because they're all going to go everywhere. So if you ever did catch it, you're not going to damage the actual, you've just got to replace the clasp. So that's why.
Fantastic.
Really
so everything is very secure here. Now, is there still a queue on the lines, Deanna? There's a slight queue. It's a slight queue, but it's not very long right now. That is a free phone number. I keep saying low call rate, but it's a free phone number, 0800-644-605. And this kit will not exist tomorrow. It's going that well, that quickly, unsurprisingly at a price like that, for pieces like this. £30, it won't be available tomorrow. It will be gone before then. It's 0800-644-655. If you love what you see, dial in, get it today. And again, you've got colors that you can use right now. It's perfect for the 2012 games. Very, very, very topical kind of designs that you can make all the way up until your kind of beautiful evening wear, which I know you're gonna wanna wear these through your falls. Absolutely stunning. These colors are in right now. So, you can still get involved in that, and I encourage you to do so. Remember, you're getting your silver kind of findings there, so you've got both of your kind of precious metals there. And what we're gonna do is bring you the Wall of Fame right now, because I know you're itching to see who else is on the Wall of Fame. So we're gonna bring that to you right now. Okay, so we just picked up our Wall of Fame. It's going to be hard for me to bring, because look at all the things you made with this kit here.
I know. Oh, I'm looking at these.
I need some room.
Well. We need room. That is one.
Ah, this is one.
That's not a kit.
Here.
That's a whole workbox there. You can keep yourself going for ages with that.
That's my favorite kit, so I should get it for my sister if I get her anything.
If she's watching, you know you're going to.
And she probably is. You know, last time I was on air, she went on Facebook afterwards and she said, "Oh, it's so nice." And she actually joined the Jewellery Maker Facebook.
Oh, has
She's
she?
not on any of the other channels.
Oh.
So, yeah. Wow. Yeah, she's on there. So, I'll let you start first this time, Tina.
Wow, look at this. This is number 436, and that's superb.
Gorgeous.
Look at that lovely design. That leaf design at the bottom is in for new jewellery makers. You might look at that and think that's so complicated. It's actually in our booklet that you get free.
Really?
So you could get this home, your first kit, and start making that design.
Excellent.
And it's really lovely.
I would have thought that because, you know, how would you thread all those together to make that kind of design? But I guess you can learn about it now.
Get your booklet, it's all in there. And this is from Gladys in Cambridge, and she says, "Hi all at JM. My entry for Hall of Fame this week made a couple of weeks ago now. I was trying to do something tribal. I've used tiger's eye and shell pearls, which go together quite well. I thought definitely, Gladys,
yes,
beautiful. Love all the designers and presenters and all the mad antics. Keep it up." And that's from Gladys. And your number 436, Gladys. Good luck. And that is very tribal.
It is. It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
it's stunning.
lovely.
You know, that's going to look really nice on even with a maxi dress, with a black maxi dress.
yeah.
Your eyes. That's when I say your eyes going to be drawn to a piece of jewelry. That's perfect. My great grandmother's name was Gladys.
Aww.
Okay, so this is your next piece here. Lots of beautiful sterling silver and stunning art, lovely design that you got here in this beautiful pendant. Now, this is from Margaret in the Isle of Wight. And she says, "Hi all at JM. This is a picture of my gift to my friend Bryn, whose birthday is on Saturday and loves anything in lavender color. Oh, all lavender, all amethyst gems from JM.
And she's got the same birthday as me, so
Has
maybe
she?
it's
excellent. Oh, yes, because it is on Saturday. Now, that's tomorrow.
perhaps it's an August the 4th thing.
So,
then.
yes, it is. Happy birthday to Tina and happy birthday to Bryn.
Yeah.
It's a great thrill to see my jewelry on the JM Wall of Fame there. So look at that.
Beautiful.
Well done. And that's from Margaret. And this is 439. So that's your entry for the Wall of Fame there. Tina's got another one for us.
This is beautiful.
I love those earrings.
Beautiful. This is 437, and this is from Denise in Stockton-on-Tees. And she says, "Hi everyone, here's my entry to this week's WOF, made with blue Chinese jade, copper wire and gold beading thread, all from JM. Thanks to Mark, I learned how to do the spiral macrame technique. Thank you to all the JM presenters and designers are great at giving entertainment and great tips. And that's from Denise. It's beautiful. This is what I was saying. You know, I was doing the square. If you kept doing it to one side, that's the effect you get, the twisted macrame.
So that with that ribbon, okay.
This is done with the tiger
where you
tail.
said that it says that it, okay.
Yeah. So instead of doing your knot that side and then that side, you just do it all one side and you get that beautiful twisted
kind of
effect. Doesn't that look lovely?
Ribbon around.
I thought that was lapis lazuli actually. But
It's gorgeous.
Beautiful. Well done.
We've got one more, and this is looks like something you're going to love, Tina.
Yeah.
Now this is your entry 438. Hi to all at JM. This is my first entry to the Wall of Fame in a while. It is made from a delicious JM 3-strand pack which contained jasper, coral, and the glorious heart pendant, and it was a bargain at just $7.95. So you made all of this out of that incredible 3-strand pack. Please consider offer more of these strand and pendant packs. They are just fab. Well, we've had some strand packs today. Many thanks, Abigail McKenzie.
I think those two are mixed up because look, that's the heart pendant and coral, isn't it? And that's the lavender colours.
You're right there.
Yeah, so that's Margaret's one.
Okay, sorry, Margaret, and sorry, Abigail.
Ladies. I just
wouldn't
read
know.
that. I thought, no, it's just the heart pendant.
So we will, you're still the same entries, but we've
Still
read
the
them
same
both
number.
on there.
Yeah.
But, okay, this one right here is from Abigail.
Abigail, yeah.
And this one is from
Margaret.
So well done to Abigail and well done to Margaret there.
But your numbers are still the same.
The numbers are still the same. You just read out the, well, we still read them out, but they're just on the other ones. Now, what we're going to do right now is take a short break. And when we come back, we've got those beautiful lavender amethysts that I gave a quick peek to earlier on. And we still have 2 more rows of the Wall of Fame, so you're going to want to stay with us. And we've got the ruby coming up. So in less than an hour. So if you want to enter into the Wall of Fame, take a look at this.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
Ametista do Sol is a small Brazilian town in Rio Grande do Sul. 95% of its residents make a living from amethyst, which is why it takes its name from this beautiful gemstone.
In Rio Grande do Sul, all of your amethyst is formed in geodes. None of them are in big crystal structures like in the north of Brazil, but all of them are in beautiful geodes. And nearly all the mining takes place underground. Here's one that's been left by the miners in the host rock. I'm taking it that the quality here was not quite good enough for them. But it's fascinating, it's almost mystical to think that all of the amethyst in this region comes in this very, very unusual form.
Ametista amethyst features vivid colours and incredible clarity, so our very finest amethyst from this remarkable town. Ametista amethyst from Jewellery Maker.
I'm an outdoor girl, aren't I? Lots of wind. I'm going to be your presenter on The Late Show. Look at that. And I give good hugs.
Best celebrity impression.
Oh, this is difficult.
Oh, I do a good Montgomery Burns.
I like doing Cilla Black.
Smithers! This full of surprises. Hatchet face.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, get out!
Get away from me, that camera's too close.
Get it now in your basket and check out!
Favourite sayings. Now, Rod Jinks keeps stealing these.
We go Lolo, Buffalo.
There's been words, but he doesn't listen.
Holy guacamole as well.
Love cakes.
What do you mean, is that the best? Did you say, is that the best you've got?
Bourgeois.
Yeah, it is.
Just comes out of my mouth, you know?
You know, Jewellery Maker, look at the set, it's absolutely amazing.
Robin.
Chocolate hobnob.
Is that a biscuit or a chocolate bar, though? There's controversy there.
Soviet.
Well, here at Jewellery Maker, we have absolutely everything that the experienced jewellery maker requires. We also have absolutely everything that a beginner would require. But for the more experienced jewellery maker who has probably encouraged their own creativity, perhaps by buying the kits in the first place, they then move on and become able to look at the gemstones strands that we carry and the findings and almost make up their own kits, their custom-made kits. And then they're able to put together a beautiful piece of jewellery, possibly that they've even seen in a store in the high street or something, but put it together themselves, and there's nothing more rewarding than doing just that.
Welcome back. New in. We've got some fantastic pieces that are brand new in. We've still got a lot of the show left. Make sure you get involved in that last beautiful deal, your little masterpiece, because it's very, very limited right now. I'll show you this. This is my favorite gemstone we have in its faceted variety. Look at that. Beautiful. Gorgeous ruby. And it is coming brand new in today. We've been showing this to you since I came on air at 9 o'clock. And I think it's coming up in this hour. This gorgeous, gorgeous faceted ruby is. So that's coming up shortly. And what we have coming up as well is now, can I show you the early bird special very quickly as well? This went under £5. Now you only have today to get involved on this. It's just a quick flash of our beautiful jasper here. Now, we only have today to get involved in it, and all three of these strands went under £5. So that's coming, that's already on the web, and if you can phone in on that as well if you want to. So we're gonna show you what's brand new in today right now. So we have the ruby, and I showed you these earlier on. Again, something that Tina's gonna love. And Claire said that she likes these as well. She goes, these are nice, I like them. Delicate pastel tones is what she says, and she's 100% right. If you wanna wear this with some gorgeous other pastel colors, look how nicely that goes together. Really, really pretty together. And I love how you're getting 3 strands. They're all the same size. Lots of pieces you can make out of this. Lots and lots and lots. Gorgeous, beautiful amethyst here. So you get 1, 2, 3 strands. And again, what was the name of the, well, we had this lovely strands kit that we had earlier on, and Tina actually made a pair of earrings out of it and a bracelet that we had earlier on. It had fluorite, amazonite, and amethyst with it. If you want to get this, you can make some fantastic designs out of that as well. Absolutely gorgeous designs out of that. So add this to your order there, because that is a free phone number. We've already got people on the lines there. Could be for one of those last pieces there. Now this is brand new in today. You've never had a chance to get involved on it before. These beautiful 3 strands like this. I love the lilacs and the lavenders. What kind of gemstones would you like to pair this up with then, Tina?
You could do it with a deeper colour purple. A
deeper color. That's why it's going to go perfect with that bundle that we had earlier on, right? Now that's still available there. I think if you saw that, I think that was at around the top of the last hour that we had that bundle. And this is your beautiful 3-strand kit here. Gorgeous colors here. Now they're 4mm rounds here. And you can make a lot of things with your 4mm rounds. You can make several and bolder designs with your kind of darker, deeper gemstone in the middle. And then what you can do is certainly make several of your bracelets and your stunning earring designs as well. So here we go. Are you ready to see what we can do right now? 3 strands, 51 inch of your lavender amethyst, gorgeous. And you're making a really good saving on this. It's brand new in. It's brand new in. Now the only callers on the lines right now are already on JM. So you can dial in right now. Are you ready? Because a lot of people are gonna love your lavender amethyst. Again, it's your perfect pastel tones there. New in today. Never seen this before. And here we go. $9.95 for your brand new in today. We've had so many fantastic designs that you certainly can use this with. You're saving over 5 pounds. One of the things I first learned about as when I came here to present is, Deanna says, it's half what you're basically getting, because we want value for money, because these are pieces that we're going to make for our friends, for our families, or a lot of people, like Tina said, it's much more than that. It's actually a business for them, and it's about value for money. Under 10 pounds for your 3 strands. There are a lot of people on the lines here. $9.95 for your 3-strand pack. It is gorgeous. Look at that. 3 of your strands and your lavender amethyst. Loads of people on the lines right now, loads of people on the lines. It's lovely to have you joining us this morning. We still have loads to show you now. Obviously, a lot of you got the other pack that we had on earlier on. There are quite a lot of people on the phone lines. It's gotten very, very busy. It's really, really great to have you joining us this afternoon. Myself and Tina, we've had a lot of fun this afternoon. I hope you've been enjoying the show as well, because I do love it here on Jewellery Maker. I said I want a permanent spot here. I want it, give it to me. So, I'm trying my best here, but it's easy with all the fun we're having. You have your gorgeous lavender amethyst here, 51 carats. Okay, so everybody who's watching, Tina can't hear what me and my producer Deanna have just negotiated. What do you think that we're gonna make you do right now, Tina?
Oh dear, I don't know.
She says she doesn't know. Tina, you better be ready. I want you. We're gonna call this challenge, Tina.
Another one?
I want you to make me a beady bead. I want you to show me how to make a beady bead.
I've just done one.
Oh, she's just done one. Let's go on over here and see Tina's beady beads. Oh, I have to make it?
Yeah, you can make one with me.
All right, okay. Okay, I'm gonna make a beady bead with this lavender amethyst on my hand. Everybody in the phone lines, well done. There is a slight queue there, but that is a free phone number. Okay, let's move on over here. Sorry, Gemma. Okay. Sorry for that. Okay, I'm gonna make a beady bead right now. With your lavender strands here. So if you're brand new like me, second time on the morning show, I've done one time on the evening show. And so I'm gonna let you know I don't know a lot about jewelry making. I know a lot about gemstones, but not jewelry making.
So we're gonna do the ways you can do a beady bead.
Okay.
And this is the easiest way to get the really nice effect.
Cool.
So take your piece of beading thread, okay? I'll cut the strand because you don't like doing it, do you?
No.
Okay, right.
I don't feel like it's right.
To make your beady bead, you need 12 stones.
I need 12 stones.
2, 4,
yes, please count them for me, because I don't want to mess this up on you.
Nah, you won't. 8, 10, 12.
Excellent.
I'll take 12 as well. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's my 12.
Excellent.
Okay?
Cool.
This is your
so we each have 12 beads here.
Okay, so take your piece of beading thread and place on 3.
Okay, I'll put 3 of them on.
3 stones on. Beads. These are beautiful, aren't they? What a gorgeous colour. It's almost like the Rose de France colour amethyst,
yeah,
isn't it?
it is like your Rose de France amethyst, but that's a very expensive variety of amethyst, isn't it?
So you've got you've got your 3 on.
So if you just move your hand just a little bit to the left there, Tina. There we go. Ooh. There you go. So we can show you what Tina's doing. And I'm still, you see, I'm low as molasses, but I'm doing it. I've threaded 3 through.
What are molasses?
Slow as molasses. Okay.
And bring them down onto the middle of your beading thread. It's quite nice to work flat when you're doing this design. And this is based on what we call a right angle weave.
Okay.
So you're making little quadrants, or some people call it a quadrant weave. You're making little 4s. So your next stone, what you're going to do is take your stone, take your amethyst, put one end of your wire through that way. Okay.
So put one here.
That's it. Put one through, and then your other working end, put through the other way. So your wires are crossing through that stone. I can see the hole. Little tiny holes. You will get 2 pieces of beading thread through.
I didn't even think you could be able to do that.
Yeah, you can get about 3 or 4 through. So you see, so you've crossed through.
Okay.
Yeah, and then gently pull it. Try and keep it even because you don't want to end up. That's it. And as you pull it down, it will form a little quadrant. Okay.
Is that a beady bead?
No, not yet.
Oh.
That's so then you just for all 12 beads. You put obviously you've got your 4 now. So you put 1 amethyst on each side. So 1 on that side. Okay. 1 on that side.
Oh, this is sold out, by the way.
Oh
already.
wow! So you've now got 1 either side.
Okay.
And then you cross through again.
Okay, and then you cross either side
and
again.
you cross through.
Well, obviously, you guys like me making these designs.
It's nice because you're new, and you know we've got lots of new viewers out there. And
if I can do it, you certainly can. I can't because
and pull down again, and that forms your second sort of quadrant. Okay. Don't worry at this point; it starts to curl up because it will do. Okay. But we want it to do that anyway. So that's what you've basically got now. You see? So that's 2 lots of quadrants.
Is that?
That's it.
Have I done this right?
Yeah. That's fine. Pull it into the middle. Do it again. So just repeat that right until you've used your.
So 12.
Yep. You just do it with 12. If you do it with more, you end up not getting a circle. You'll get more of a tube. So you can do it with more, but if you actually want a nice little bead, so again cross through, and you'll finish. So you've crossed through that. 9 or 10 beads. There's 10 beads on now. So there you go. That's the next stage. You're making like a little ladder. This is the say you can make a bracelet out of this, but to make your beady bead. So then you're left with 2. So put your 1 on either side. That's it. And it's the same thing, but whereas we've been putting on another bead and crossing through, we haven't got another bead left. So what we do, we come back to the first bead. So you come, the first one you put, well, it was the middle one of your first one, so you come through both of those. So you go through there.
To the first bead up right down there, that one there.
So that one that's on its own.
Okay, because I'm not even there yet.
And you cross through. So basically you're just coming round in a circle.
Okay, cool.
So you cross through that like you would, and you will get your 4 pieces of beading thread through. Give it a good wiggle. If you can't, you don't have to double pass through on that. I won't on that one because it's gone a bit tight. And then when you pull it together,
you can hear my tummy.
There's your tummy. When you pull it together like this, these are quite small beads. Yeah, I'll try again.
So pop that through here.
Yeah, as we've been crossing over on the 4th bead, you're just doing it back on the 1st bead. Oh yeah, you will get it through. So that's it. So you've done the same again, and this time when you pull, it just pulls it into
Now
a bead.
I cannot get this wrong at all. So I've done that. I've thread one of these through here.
That's it.
And you want me to get this through here?
Yeah. One through one side. And it will go because I just done it.
Okay.
Go on. Make it go, Alex.
I did.
There you go. You can just use your plier to pull that end out if it's easier for you. If you know, that's it. And as you pull that, it pulls it around into a little circle. And that's your beady bead. Pull it tight, and it will naturally curl round. You see? Hey! You've done a wrap loop, you've done a simple loop,
Thanks,
you've done
Tina.
a beady bead. See, all in one day. See? And I'm not making you a pair of earrings out of these now either. So
you gotta, come on now.
Goodness me. See, so you've got 2 and yours is exactly the same as mine.
That's wonderful.
And then depending on what you want to do with it, you can come up there and just crimp it so it can make a little charm to kind of bracelet, or you can, if you want to tidy the ends up and you want to make it, so if you use bigger beads, sometimes you have to sort of tighten it.
Yeah.
So you just start threading back through holes randomly until it tightens it up. Sometimes if you use a big bead and you're using this technique, you might need to just put one in the middle.
Okay.
But when you're using the tiny little beads, you don't need to.
Excellent.
There's your little...
My beady beads.
Beady beads.
Which one is the one I made? You can't tell.
You can't go wrong.
I must have done a
Simple.
good job
You
then.
did.
Thank
It's the
you.
teacher.
Thank you, Tina.
Pleasure.
Okay, so you've seen me make my first beady bead. I'm gonna move over to the middle now because I always want to look at the jewelry you made. So I will move over here first.
Yes, no looking.
I can't peek. It's almost like Christmas time every time going over there near Tina. So, ooh, I might drop my mic here. We've got coming up our 2012 game special. We had a couple of these today and they've been flying out. And before I show you that, I'll show you our ruby because this is coming up shortly as well. It's coming up in about 20 minutes time. Your beautiful ruby is. Now we've been showing this to you since 9 o'clock. And it's your beautiful ruby, and this is my favorite gemstone. Gorgeous. Now, we're gonna do a 24-hour offer on this. 24-hour offer. So is this one of your 2012 game specials then, Deanna? And it's because this is 100 meters. You see what I did there, yeah? So this is because it's 100 meters long. Your fuchsia beautiful copper wire. Now, with 100 meters of wire, you could pretty much make everything you want.
Wish we should call it a bolt of wire because it's 100 meters.
Yeah, a
boom,
bolt
boom.
of wire. But it won't run out fast, though, will it?
No, that will. That'll go on forever.
This will go on forever. So really, if you're a slow runner, this is what we like here. Now, this is your fuchsia wire. It's going to be a 24-hour offer here, and it's 100 meters long. So you got endless of style opportunities, design opportunities for loads of them. Beautiful, bright, neon-like fuchsia copper here. Loads of it. I'm gonna bring the graphics on in. You got loads of it, loads of it. And you can make so many different designs out of this. We've got a kind of pack coming up next, which this would go very nicely with. So, but you can also add this with some of the other designs we've seen today as well. There's nothing wrong with, we had the kind of navy blue wire. And in the little masterpiece kit, you certainly could use that with some of these designs. Yeah. Certainly could. So get involved. 100 meters of your fuchsia copper, silver plate copper wire here. 100 meters. Loads of it. Now it's 0800 644 655. Now, what is your Tina? What is your 0.8 millimeter wire useful for?
Actually, your 0.8 is your most versatile one because you can use it for doing your structures. I mean, I've just done a pendant here, so you can do it to actually make frames on wrapped pendants. It will hold its shape. And it's strong enough that you can then wrap other beads around it and that. But it's still pliable enough to use it for, it's pliable, you can bend it around. So, I mean, if you are only going to buy one, you're going to start off doing wire work to see if you like it, go for that gauge. It's the best gauge to get to start off with.
And this will fit through most of your beads, won't it?
Yeah, and it's strong enough to make like clasps and earring findings and, as I say, pendants.
I was here last time with Sheila, and she did actually show me how to make a clasp.
Yeah.
Out of this, and I'm not sure if it was 0.8 millimeters, but it probably was, wasn't it? So this is a great start and perfect bright color here. You can see it from there. This is something that is definitely going to catch your eye. One of your 2012 game special. Look at that. Now, you're going to want to get involved. The last strand set we had sold out very quickly. $17.95 is your original price. Now, bearing in mind you're getting 100 meters here of your beautiful fuchsia wire. Now, that's the price it's going to be tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, it will be that price. If you're not getting involved right now, and you're getting involved in about 24 hours time, then that's the price you'll pay on your fuchsia wire. And you never know, because you might see something tomorrow. You know, it is the start of the weekend for a lot of us. We do bring our fantastic pieces out on the weekend. You know, tomorrow you might see something you like and you might think, oh wow, I wish I would have gotten that. It's all about value for money. So this is going lower right now, $17.95. No, that's not the price. I love the color of it. It's gorgeous. $14.95, under 15 pounds, and it is there's so many designs that you can make out of this, and you've got this beautiful, it's almost neon-like, you can see it, your copper, your beautiful silver over your copper wire here, 100 meters there. 100 meters of it. It's a price slash. These are your 2012 games offers here, basically. And what that means is that we're doing them for only 24 hours. It's kind of to commemorate the games and just to do something really fun and festive. I've been doing some really great deals on findings and kind of like essentials. This is perfect. You've got the perfect kind of diameter because it's 8 millimeters and it's price slash, and you're gonna get loads to work with. Honestly, you can make so much out of a design such as this. There are a lot of people on the lines. I can see Tina working with some wire right now. Not fuchsia wire, but I can see her working with wire right now. And like she said, if you're first starting out, this is gonna be perfect for you because it's that perfect diameter. You're gonna be able to use it in a lot of your beading designs. And that's just perfect for this. Really gorgeous, your 100 millimeter fuchsia copper color, silver plated copper wire here. There's a slight Q on the lines, but don't worry about that. That is a free phone number. 0800 655 is a free phone number. Now, have you used your fuchsia wire before, Tina?
Yep, I have used that colour, and we do a nice neon turquoise as well.
Do you?
Yeah, it just adds, you can brighten up. I mean, put it with black, and it just brightens up.
Or you can use it with the frosted quartz. That would look really nice with this, because that would be electrifying. You can actually see that from the inner of the gemstone as well.
That should pass through the middle of the gemstone.
So that's great. You can see that even with things that you've seen today. You can see so many different designs you can actually use this on. Hello, Deanna. Hi. She just waved to us here. $14.95 for your stunning fuchsia color copper wire here. Now there is a slight Q on the lines. It is a slight Q. There's several people there. But one of the things I wanted to say to you is that everybody's going to be successful on this if you're on the lines. That's a free phone number there. So dial in, because the best time to get, you might forget about it later, and honestly, I'm sure there's going to be something tomorrow, if not Sunday, that you're going to see, and you're going to wish that you got involved in this at the lower price. But tomorrow it'll be $17.95. It won't be under 15 pounds. So every pound counts, really. That's your more than your P&P back, isn't it? And we have one more special 2012 deal for the day. Just got just over an hour to bring you. Don't remember about our challenge, Tina, because I haven't forgotten. Tina hasn't either. No. She hasn't. No, I'm working on it now. So, we got one more 2012 game special. You could use this with the wire, actually, couldn't you? This is a pendant. But it's not just a pendant. You can work. And Deanna, she came out of here. You saw me say hello to her. She chose it because of the weight of silver that is actually in your pendant. Because it's a silver heavyweight.
Oh.
Now, it wasn't until my director went, oh goodness, and then Tina went, oh, that it made me think, heavyweight has to do the 2012 games. Okay, Deanna, your corn on the cob jokes are just terrible today. She's giving us a thumbs up. She's like, yeah, I thought of that myself. So this is your heavyweight silver pendant here. Nah, Deanna she is very innovative there. I wouldn't have gotten that. I was sitting here like, oh, why is this? Oh. I was here at 12 o'clock last night. So yeah, you're lucky my eyes are even open. I'm like this. Oh. So this is your last 2012 game special here. and it's gorgeous. 925 sterling silver. It's your heavyweights. If you are a heavy, they have boxing for they have everything, don't they?
Yeah.
I haven't seen, I've missed so much. It's unbelievable.
Boxing was on last night, I think.
Oh, the boxing was on last night.
Some of it.
Claire has said she hasn't started watching it. You're like me, Claire. You haven't stopped watching it. Oh, Claire, I haven't gotten to see anything yet. And it's, you know, this is such a big event in our lifetimes, and I kind of missed it, but you know, the only time. I've got another week. I'm not gonna miss out on the athletics. Now, if you love your boxing, this is your heavyweight sterling silver pendant here. And it's this kind of detailed kind of donut pendant. If you look at it, kind of looks like bark. Now, this is really nice. How would you use this? How would you incorporate this into some of your designs? Because I just heard Claire mention some flowers, which would be really nice, because this is kind of like a wreath design, the way it's circled. But if you are somebody who likes your eternity kind of style pendants, if you want to, you know, something that goes on forever, meaning standing forever, that's something stunning as well.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think, Tina?
You could bead through it. I can't see it.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah, you can put your little tiny them rubies. Them rubies.
I like how you
woven
think, Tina.
around it. Yeah, would look.
I like how Tina thinks.
Spectacular.
Rubies and silver here. Now, you've got 6 grams of silver, so this certainly is a heavyweight, because that's more silver than you're going to get in a lot of rings, basically. And I could tell you a little bit of a story. I went to a peace festival with with one of my best friends, and this was a couple of weeks ago. I've told this story quite a bit, but it means a lot to me. And we were looking at, it wasn't a festival in terms of like music. They had like lots of jewelry there and clothes and like kind of like lovely vegan food. And my friend, she went up to this one stall and she saw this silver ring, and it's 25 pounds. It wasn't a lot of silver, and it was just silver. And you know, think about it, there's 6 grams of silver in this, and remember that when you see the price. And this is sterling silver, 925 sterling silver. It's 92.5 parts of sterling silver. Now look at that. Now this goes perfectly with your ruby, so you can certainly use, and this is going to come up very shortly, your ruby, as this is your last deal for your 2012 games. If you want to use the ruby with it, we're going to bring that to you very, very shortly. And how would you put the ruby with this then? Oh, you meant kind of how you made the bracelet before.
Yeah, you could that bracelet before. You could put 2 strands of rubies so that they do like a lark's head knot through them. So I probably would put the rubies onto monofilament and then do a lark's head knot either side, and then bring the 2 sides round and put a clasp at the back. Or you, again using monofilament, actually weave the rubies in and all around that.
Okay.
And then have it as a pendant. And then if you've got any rubies left, you could have a tassel hanging off it. So that would look lovely.
You can use it so many different ways here. So your ruby will tie in very nicely with this. It is your beautiful heavyweight pendant here. You can get involved because we've been doing some mega price slashes on your sterling silver heavyweight detailed donut pendant. Now, that's the original price, and this is 6 grams of silver here. That's pretty darn good, I'd say. $12.95, look at that. Wow. But this is for your 2012 games, and these are your specials. And we want more people to be able to get involved on this than ever before. So let's bring that to price slash. $9.95 for your beautiful 925 sterling. So that is fantastic. See? And I've just met Tina today, but she is somebody who, she's not somebody who's gonna tell you something's, you know, great if she's not. She's very, very real. I get that from me. My mother is very like that. She's not going to over embellish.
That's fabulous price.
And that is amazing. It's under 10 pounds. Now, if you're not getting involved on this today, and you get involved on it tomorrow, you'll be paying 2 pounds extra essentially for this. Well, over 2 pounds extra. So definitely get involved on it today. This is your beautiful sterling silver pendant, and there's 6 grams of sterling silver in this, 6. So if I was to hold this up to my neckline, well actually I'll hold it next to my pendant, because you'll be able to see the size of it. It's huge. It is absolutely huge. You could use this as a statement piece. If you look at this pendant, I wear this every day, but if you want something very big and very bold, you can see it kind of, well, literally overshadows that, doesn't it? And it's less than 10 pounds. It is a massive saving on your 925 sterling silver pendant there. We do have interest on the lines. It's 0800 644 655. If you're getting involved on that number there, it's a low call rate. It's a free phone number. Oh my goodness, I keep saying that. I'm sorry, everyone. It's a free phone number, so nobody's paying to get on that line there. And with your 2012 games, how this basically works is you're getting involved on this at a lower price. It's the last deal that we've done as of yet today. You had the fuchsia wire as well. And we had our lovely gold findings that we had earlier on, and our silver beads as well. Okay, Deanna's coming out to join me right now. I don't know why she is, but it's gotta be good if Deanna's coming out of here.
Excuse my appearance.
She says, excuse her appearance.
Hello.
How you doing, Deanna?
I'm alright, you alright?
I love Deanna, she's lovely. What do you mean, excuse your appearance?
I look tired today.
No, you don't. I always think you look like a cat.
Yeah, you said this to me before.
And I remember when I told you and you're like this.
I was like,
cats are my favorite animals.
I'm glad that they're, a good animal in your eyes. I'm not sure that
It's your eyes.
I don't see it.
Oh, right, well.
Yeah, okay, no worries. We'll move on from that. Basically, I've come out here to talk about some of the courses that we've got coming up in August.
I'm seeing this now.
Because look, there's so many of them. And you can
loads.
Do as well,
Okay, right. Oh, we'll start off. I want to start off with this because I actually do bridal modeling. And we're going to do a course on bridal accessories. And that is on Thursday, the 2nd of August.
That was yesterday.
So that was yesterday.
I was going to go...
Scratch that. That was yesterday.
What I wanted to talk about was the new ones that we're doing.
You might want to skip down to here then.
Yeah, no, the ones with...
Are you doing them?
New one.
Oh, okay.
They're the ones with new written next to them.
Oh, I see.
That's the hint there.
Yeah. So the men's jewellery one that Tina's very excited
That's
about.
with Tina.
And Jack's very excited about,
Yeah.
really.
See, come ladies, Jack might even be there. See, that's another bonus for coming.
I think you're going to have to give them another reason to come if Jack... Oh, sorry, is Jack still here? Sorry, Jack. Oh, you're in there? You didn't bring me my coffee. Yeah.
Oh. The men's jewellery is on the 24th of August. We've also got the resin workshop.
Now, I think that would be very useful. Resin.
Yeah,
to work with that.
Yeah, there's a resin show, I know, on Sunday night with Kim and Jenny. They're doing a resin workshop, and I don't know who their guest is. I can't remember. But the resin, I've seen Debbie use it, and it's amazing. You can make so many amazing pieces. Oh, it's just incredible. So I would definitely recommend that one. That's on the 17th of August. The call centre have all these details, by the way. So if you
we'll show you some details on the resin workshop if you're interested. That will come up in our next.
Yeah, we'll do that definitely. I agree, Claire. I agree. We've also got a bunch of gifts.
Okay, you've got beading for beginners, which is a course that I think that I should probably sign up for right now. And that is with a Cherry. And then you've got your silver clay rings. Now your beading for beginners is on the 28th of August. Silver clay rings is on the 30th of August. So make sure you make note of these dates. That's with Natalia. And then you've got Designer Master Class. Now, if you really want to, hone in on your skills, I'm guessing.
That's with Natalia as well, and
yes.
she's really into high fashion and picking out, different colours and blends. So I think you really get on with her.
Oh, excellent. And that's on the 31st of August.
Anyone who saw our trade show last week, we've got a successful sales and retailers and professionals workshop for anyone who's looking to sell their jewelry.
Which a lot of people are. Remember the ladies that came in before?
Yeah.
And they were that's what they do. I've met several people who do that right now, so. And that is on
29th.
The 29th of August there.
So yes, we've got all these courses coming up.
Love
we've got so many, we don't actually have enough time to make proper adverts for them, hence why I'm out here talking.
So you're going to be the person with the placard.
Yeah.
Come to our courses. Come
really
to
good.
our courses.
And you get lunch, and you get to see and you get to meet the beautiful Alex if she's here.
If I'm here.
Or happens to be here.
Yeah, you'll be able to meet lots of presenters. If you watch our other channels, you'll certainly see people as well.
Yeah.
Maybe Steve and Sarah will be here as well.
And you'll be able to see what the studio might look like in a few months' time.
Which people first came here as well.
Yeah, with the Gems Museum.
Yes.
Oh, that looks amazing.
The new studios, the American studio and Gems might be finished then. It is absolutely incredible. It's almost like you're walking down a Hall of Fame.
It looks amazing.
It's gorgeous. It's amazing to come and work here in those kind of environments when it's all polished off. So hopefully, because I'm an extra at the moment, and that might be getting a new studio as well. We hope.
It's all go.
Everything's brand spanking new here. So these are your courses to stay tuned for.
And I will, we'll talk a bit more about them over the weekend, but I thought I'd just come out
and share
them with you.
Thank you very much.
Don't know about them.
Well, you've got all your courses there. Deanna will probably be back out tomorrow. And on Sunday as well. And we're gonna, in a minute's time, we're gonna show you a little bit of information about the resin quartz as well. We've got an hour left. And in that hour, I still have to bring you Tina's challenge. And we have 2 Wall of Fame entries, lines of your Wall of Fame entries to get through as well. So we've got a lot to show you. And we've got this gorgeous bundle as well that Tina's got sitting out here. So we've got a lot to bring you, loads to bring you. What's the name of this bundle?
I don't know.
They
don't tell me the names.
What's the name of the bundle on the table here that Tina's made? This is a new kit that's coming up after the break. Top filling there. After the small break, we're gonna show you the resin workshop, and this ruby is coming up after the break. Top filling and the challenge for Tina is coming up after the break. After the break. So stay right where you are.
Come and join in the fun with guest designer and resin expert Claire John as she teaches you all the fundamentals of working with resin. This one-day workshop will introduce the colourful world of resin techniques to jewellers and crafters alike. Resin has been used in modern jewellery for over 40 years and has come a long way in that time. It can be used as cold enamel and for making solid resin pieces. In this workshop, you will primarily learn about cold enamel and will make at least 3 pieces. Firstly, you will be shown how to mix clear resins and transparent coloured resins. You will also embed photos, beads, fabric, dried flowers and other materials. The finishing touch will be to learn how to put a doming layer on your work. And you will find out how to use resin without needing expensive equipment and learn all the tricks of the trade to overcome any problems. This workshop is suitable for beginners or for those who wish to refresh their skills. Participants will also get the use of all the tools, a buffet-style lunch, refreshments, and a tour of the new studios and meet some of the presenters, and a chance to visit our brand new Gemstone Museum. All for this fantastic price. Call the on-screen number now and book your place early to avoid disappointment. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
So there was your information about the resin course there. So if you're interested, that's coming up in August as well, the 17th of August to be exact. So I guess you dial in this number below and you can book onto the course. Is that how you do it? That's how you do it there. So if you want to phone in right now, you can do so. Just speak to the call center. They know all the information. If you know any more about any other dates, you can call into the call center as well. Everything is so busy because there's now 4 channels here in the building. We can't make the commercials quick enough, and as you see, that I missed out on the bridal one yesterday. So what we're going to do right now is, as we promised, we've got 2 more bundle deals coming up. We've got our ruby, we've got the Wall of Fame, we've got a lot to get through in the next less than an hour basically. So here's your ruby. We've been talking about this for a while right now. Here's your gorgeous ruby. Look at that. Now, I love ruby. I love it because red is my favorite color, but I also love what it stands for. And I love that it's a classic gemstone as well. This is one of your most popular red gemstones. In fact, if you're gonna ask anybody, because we know about gemstones here, but a lot of people, they don't know a lot about genuine gemstones. I knew about ruby, of course, before I worked here, but a lot of your other gemstones I didn't actually know about. Now, ruby, you know, is your big four gemstone. It's one of your core gemstones. It's one of your gemstones that many people will aspire to have in collection. And it is so popular that I actually learned in my training that, you know, previously, before they actually started breaking down gemstones into families, such as your corundum family, your sapphire, and your rubies, any red gemstone, they used to call it a ruby. So that's why sometimes you'll hear presenters say the pink tourmaline and the Russian crown jewels is actually a ruby. The ruby in the Russian crown jewels is actually a pink tourmaline because previously they used to call any kind of pink or red gemstones rubies, but there's nothing else really like ruby, is there? This is ruby. And now when we see that you know, the families that they come from, this is a distinct, beautiful fire engine red ruby. You've got gorgeous color here, and you can tell because that ruby wire, that red wire there is perfectly red. Look at that. Now, I have a lot of experience on it presenting this gemstone. One of the first collections that we ever had the chance to bring to you here in one of our other channels is called a Gems of Distinction collection. And that is a collection that Sarah loves to wear. And Deanna used to produce on those other channels as well. And we are familiar with prices in the high hundreds for our genuine gemstones because when they're faceted in this way, they literally go all over the world for their ruby and their sapphire and your emerald. Now, those are your big four gemstones, three of your big four gemstones. And if you've ever watched the Gems of Distinction hours, and you know what prices you can pay for these gemstones when they're faceted. They're faceted, so it's about color and it's about luster. It's about the glamour in this particular piece here. And it's ruby. It is a gemstone that, for whatever reason, we can bring to you at some very, very affordable prices because elsewhere they can't. They just can't seem to do it. So if I show this to you on here, how do I turn this on? Is there a little switch at the bottom? It just fell right off of there. There we go. So there's your ruby just dazzling away there. Look at that. So look how much it sparkles. That's one of the main things, because if you're thinking about jewelry, if you're setting this in jewelry, we want gemstones that sparkle. We want lively gemstones. We want gemstones that are glamorous. And to give the idea that you can make jewelry right now with genuine ruby, that's just absolutely incredible. Absolutely gorgeous your ruby is. Now, you know, you've named some ways to use this, haven't you, Tina, today?
Yeah.
What is your primary idea of how you use this in some of your jewelry making?
I think, you know, really it is so high end.
It is.
You've got to leave it just as its own.
Yeah.
I think I would even be tempted to just make a double strand bracelet, or just add it onto some silver chain, or with that pendant would look really, really nice.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'd muck about with it too much. But then having said that, with the prices we do, mix it in with something else. Mix it in with some white quartz. That would really sort of add the sparkle onto it and make it go a bit further, wouldn't it?
Now, they've had a white quartz and ruby bracelet that has sold for 50 pounds. Here, Mark has had a white quartz and a ruby bracelet that is sold for 50 pounds. They had it on the trade show, and I do agree with what Tina says. I wouldn't tamper with this too much. I almost wouldn't want to cut this strand here because, you know, it's true though. You know how, you know how I feel about that. But I know that our Gems of Distinction collection is essentially this, stranded together in multicolor ways, and you've got each color matched gemstone here, and ruby typically is just about color. But you actually have clarity in each one of these rubies as well. They are stunning. Look at that. So I'm really, really excited to see what we can do here for ruby, especially in this way. Each one of your faceted rondelles here. Now, We have 100 to bring to you. 100. Now, that is not a lot with the amount of people. I see that a lot of people watch Jewelry Maker. A lot of people do. And it is 40 carats of ruby. 40 carats of ruby. That is a massive carat weight of one of your finest gemstones, the most popular red gemstone that money can buy. You can dial now. We have 100 of these. And this is going to be open throughout the day, and or the show will play out again, and probably by then there won't be any left. This is brand new today. Are you ready? Everybody who's watching right now in the UK, how many people do you think love ruby just as much as I do? This gorgeous, stunning red color. $29.95. Dial in. I just saw the calls go through the roof right there. This is 40 carats of ruby, your fasted rondelles, $29.95. I love it. It is the color, it is the notoriety. Remember, you know, previously, every gemstone that looked like a red gemstone used to be called ruby. That is amazing. That means classically they would have called your red spinel ruby. They would have called your pink tourmaline ruby. They would have called your gorgeous gemstones, you know, your rubellite ruby. These are, and this is the original. This is the gemstone that people, you know, you can't, there's no denying it. It is absolutely stunning. Somebody on EastEnders actually got engaged with Ruby recently. Do you watch EastEnders, Tina?
Oh, who was that then?
I think it was I don't want to. Well, this was weeks ago, so I can say this. It was Max and who was Max?
Tanya.
Max and Tanya. I'm pretty sure they got engaged with Ruby. A small ruby at that. It wasn't 40 carats of ruby, that surely wasn't it. 0800 644 655. You know, it is a gemstone that stands for love and energy, and to give this, you know, how high end is this, really? And if, you know, you have designers here who've gone to trade shows and have seen or sold ruby in white quartz for, you know, double the price tag on the screen there. That is amazing. So those of you who love jewelry making, this is a slight queue on the lines. There are a lot of people on the lines. This is Ruby. Now I'm gonna put this, it's a free phone number. It's worth waiting because, you know, we're here, and then there's gonna be the late show at, it's 5 until 9. We play out, and basically by the second time you see this on air, there won't be any. I'm pretty sure there won't be any left here. So if I show you this on the hand, this is how I would wear it. That is exactly how I'd wear it. This is how I'd wear 40 carats. Like Tina said, I wouldn't tamper with it. You can make some really nice drop earrings if you want to. You could, if you want to cut it, by all means do so. If you want to get more than 2 strands, by all means do so. Go for it. This, we don't have ruby very often. I wouldn't know that, but Claire's just said that. We don't have ruby. I wouldn't imagine that you do. I've never seen emerald or sapphire here. I would imagine that you do. This is such a high-end, luxurious gemstone, and it's great that we can do this for your handmade jewelry here. This is absolutely stunning. Look at this, and the faceting is just impeccable there. Now, one of the reasons why I love red so much is when I was a young girl, my mother wouldn't let me wear red. She wouldn't let me wear red. She said it's a color for women. And I'm a woman now, so I love to wear it. She always said that, because I used to want to paint my nails red. She wouldn't even let you can paint your toes red, but not your fingernails red. And I came home the other day, and my little sister's 16, and I was like, Mom, didn't tell you to take that off. She goes, no, she didn't. So I was like, I guess she's old enough to wear red now, but she wouldn't let me wear red. So this is a very beautiful, passionate color. It's a very, you know, it's a color that's very, very striking as well. Look at that. Beautiful luster, one of your core gemstones, your corundum gemstone. There is a slight queue. Do not hang up the phone there. I'm going to be honest with you, there's about a 3-minute queue, but that is a free phone number. Realize that if you come back later on, there might not be any left. There's a lot of people watching right now for ruby. There's a lot of people who are interested in this stunning design, and they're going, aren't they, Deanna? Now, because there is a queue, and I do apologize about that, you know, please hold the line here. Please hold the line. This is 40 carats of ruby, under 30 pounds. 40 carats. Now, I'll keep reminding you about it throughout the show because we've been talking about this. I did see a surge of about 30 people on the phone lines. Please hold the line. If you're abandoning your call, you're missing out. So I'll let you know when the phone lines clear up a little bit. And I'll let you know when you can get involved on that. I'll leave it spinning around over here, actually. How I'll move it on to here. Now, we've got another one of our kits. I gave that away a little bit earlier on because Tina has already done some designs with this here. So if I move this over, this is gorgeous. Top Billing. That's a snazzy name. Oh, wow, look at the shape of this. Now, this is a pen. Look at that. This is gorgeous. This is a pendant. I'm gonna show this to you first. This is your Top Billing jewelry kit here. This right here is your beautiful black agate pendant, 75 carats of black agates. It's 15 by 22. I've never seen a pendant in this shape before. Really something that is quite art deco. If you want to see the shape of it, you can see it from there. If you love kind of like your tribal kind of pieces, this is perfect. Lots of angles there. Very geometric as well. So that's your pendant, and you're getting all of these strands. Now, I saw one of these pieces. I think this is your lava. Is it called your, what is it called? Your lava rock. I've never seen lava rock before. I love the sound it makes as well, lava rock. So this has got to be one of your organic gemstones. So what you've got here is your lava rock, your black lava rock. That is 25 by 25. You've got your Botswana agate, which is your puffy ovals, 18 by 13 millimeters, and there's 240 carats of this. Then you've got your beautiful gray and black mother of pearl rectangles there. Gray and black mother of pearl rectangles. Look at that. And your Botswana agate is one of your most popular designs here. Now, all of these colors look fantastic together, and also what you're getting is your black sardonyx as well. Gorgeous colors there. This looks very retro, and a lot of the shapes, they really do work very nicely together with lots of different tones and lots of different textures here. You're gonna get your 50 meters of beading thread, 6 meters of your clear elastic, and you get your black and pink organza bags here. So that's what you're getting there, and this is such a stunning, elegant, what would you kind of describe this kit as, Tina?
It's quite tribal, isn't it? I think. It is,
but there's an element of evening elegance to it.
Yeah, I mean, those shell rectangles are beautiful. The patterns on them are absolutely lovely.
They're really gorgeous. It's almost like
they're mirror-like as well.
It's
the
gorgeous.
finish on them.
And they're mirror-like. That's one of the things that Tina said. I love it because it almost looks like there's a leaf on each one of them, like they're a fossil. They're really stunning. Now here's your organza bag. These are big organza bags, so you can fit everything in here. And you get all of your findings as well. They are in here. Silver findings, they're copper plated. You get your sterling silver plated shepherd's hooks, and you've got 3 of those. And you can see all of that down there. That's all that you're getting in this jewelry kit. 100 pieces. That's loads and loads and loads and loads of jewelry making for you. Loads of it. Top billing jewelry kit here. Gorgeous. You can see that you've got your shepherd's hook there, so you can really finish off things very nicely. All the way down to your toggle clasp, and your crimp beads. Everything you could want is right there. Don't forget about your pendant, and don't forget about your wire and your monofilament and your elastic, because you get all of that there as well. Everything in this kit. And of course, Tina's put some stuff together for us on this gorgeous kit. Now, by the way, we're not priced yet. I want to let you know this straight away. Because this is a kit, and that's why we love kits, and that's what I'd get involved on first, kits. Because this is a kit, you're going to make a saving here of 15 pounds because these are all bundled together. As if you were to buy the pendant individually, your agate's very, very popular. If you're gonna buy that individually, your sardonyx, and this is, so much better than everywhere else. This is your top billing jewelry kit here. And and because you're getting everything else and your organza bag and 100 of your sterling copper-plated findings, and you're getting all of it for under 20 pounds. Now, there's gonna be a lot of people getting involved on this. It is, again,
Yeah.
Tina looks impressed with the price, but I know Tina, I got this sense. I'm somebody I feel like I can read body language and people very well. And I know Tina keeps it real. She's not gonna say it's something if she likes something if she doesn't. And this is your top billing jewelry kit here. And again, all of this for that price there, that is a deal. You know, it's great to have Tina here as well because I'm new. So of course this is gonna look like a lot of stuff to work with for me. But somebody who is, an expert in jewelry making, it's great to hear from her because she's made stuff out of these designs. So she sees how far they can each go. Now, let's move on over here, and I won't drop my mic this time. So you've seen how far this can go.
It's lovely.
And it is lovely. Now you can create so many, I like to call it a lot of your evening elegance, but Tina also has mentioned that you do have a lot of your tribal elements in this as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of your tribal elements. If I was to show you this is one of these fantastic pieces here that Tina has made, and you can see how she's used that gorgeous pendant there.
I love that pendant. It's really different, isn't it? I'm just going to poke that down.
There you go.
Has to be perfect. But yes. I love the pendant. It's really unusual. You could wear that. You could actually hang that on the side of a necklace as well as a different feature.
Or a bit of an angle there. If you just turn that kind of like that.
That's right. Yeah. Look, you can wear it that way.
So it is very gorgeous. Versatile. It's very versatile, and I love this because I have to tell you, last time I was on air, I think I did ask, what would you use your lava rock for? Because I've never seen it. And then you see this, and you can see how textured it is. It is unlike any other gemstone.
Yeah, it's lovely. The texture on it, doesn't it? Almost like sponge. It's
beautiful. And then you can see how the shell pearl is used there as well. Now you have almost like a grayscale effect here, but with pearlescence with your lava shell. Now remember, you're getting all of this, 100 of your sterling silver findings, and you're getting your wire and elastic, everything for under 20 pounds. Now, this is your top billing jewelry kit here. I'll show you the earrings look fantastic together. The bracelet is stunning. I love how stretchy the jewelry elastic is. I never have to worry about putting them on, do I? These are gorgeous. Look at that. Now you can wear them for nights out, but you also can make, it's a very kind of tribal print out of it. Now, Deanna said that the agate is one of the most popular gemstones that we've got here at Jewellery Maker. Botswana agate.
Lovely, I like it.
Look at those colors there.
Yeah, all the colours you get in it from one.
So much variation in just one strand.
Gemstone. That's why I love gemstones, because it's just amazing. Mother Nature's done that.
Yeah.
Look at that, them stripes in there. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
And I do think there's something very special about using genuine gemstones. I do think there's something they're all going to be very unique, and it's the added luxury. Why fake it? Now you have your beautiful necklace here. This is a really dramatic necklace.
I like that one. That's a bit of a statement piece.
It is a statement piece. You want to stand out? Look at that. And you have your lava rock earrings here as well. Look at those earrings there. Look how cute they are.
The lava rock is so light that you couldn't really put if you had a big gemstone like that in agate or something, it might drag your earrings down. But the lava rock's so light that you can just have them in your ears and it's not going to feel uncomfortable at all.
Yeah. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And you can see how you got that kind of monochrome effect there. Again, we'll go with absolutely everything.
It's very summery, isn't it? The lava rock. It reminds me, I think I'd be comfortable wearing it to the beach and just daytime.
It has a beach feel, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I think lava rock looks like when the ocean tide comes in, and then you come back and it's left with the kind of holes in the sand there. It's really kind of natural feeling. So you can see that, and you can wear the Botswana agate with anything here, absolutely anything. I could put it with this kind of, and make it a trio. Very light and uplifting, but Tina has used the agate here as well. So you can see it brand new in today, $19.95 for your beautiful top billing kit. Now, how did you make this kind of, so this is your head pins together, isn't it?
Yeah, that's your head pins again with your loop
I think
on the
I
end.
could do that.
Yeah.
And you just attach those two together there.
Yep.
But I want to show you the clasp that Tina's done here as well, because did you make this clasp?
I did, yes.
So this is the clasp that Tina, I always think there's something impressive about that, but this is a clasp that Tina made to finish this off.
It's just made out of an earring wire. But they are substantial enough on this silver-plated copper to be, you know, there's enough strength in that to hold it. You wouldn't have to worry about coming undone. Yeah.
Now, as Claire just said, our director, remember the fuchsia wire we had lots of people getting involved on? That was one of your 2012 game special. That's still available. If you want to really brighten up these pieces here, you could use the fuchsia wire. You do have a lot of your stunning kind of monochrome effects here. So if you want something electrifying, truly electrifying, to add with those pieces, you certainly can with your fuchsia wire.
Oh yeah, that going through this Botswana would probably show through because it's quite translucent.
Can you imagine that? If that went to the Botswana?
Yeah. I like these because they can flip and flap to either side. You can have them all laying flat if you want them, or you can...
Or kind of make them more textured if you want to. The choice is yours, really. And you know, you got your pendant there, and I didn't show you this one as well. This is another really snazzy bracelet.
Stretchy. The long chips on elastic are nice because
all
again,
of these pieces
just
of
flip
jewelry.
them about. Yep. All out of one kit.
Under 20 pounds, baby. 0800-644-655. Brand new in today. Brand new in today. All of this out of one kit here.
I can't believe that price.
$19.95. You know, again, it is amazing that you've got all of this stuff there for that one low price there. Everything here. It's a beautiful collection, a gorgeous collection. What kind of things do you think about when you see, do you just know right now, because you've worked for such a long time, what you're going to put together when you see something?
No, I mean, everybody works in different ways. What I tend to do, I cut, if I've got a kit to do, I cut all the strands. Sometimes you do, sometimes you see it and you think, oh yeah, I know what's going to do that, but I put them all together. And what you'll find is that something you wouldn't have naturally put together will suddenly, you just see the stones next to each other and you think, oh, two of those with one of them in the middle, and just play with it and it just happens. Really.
Yeah. Just comes together.
Yeah, I think it's obviously with experience as well. You know what's going to lay properly and things like. Obviously, these anything that's more than I'd say 3/4 of an inch flat.
Like this.
Yeah, you couldn't put lots of them together on a bracelet because they would articulate. They wouldn't lay round. So what I did on this bracelet was just use 2 of the flat ones and then the rounds, and then they cut round your wrist. So it's things like that you get to learn. But no, I just play with them. I just put the stones out and see what goes together.
Well, you've done a good job. You can do this. Absolutely you can. And again, if you're brand new, you also get all of your brand new, you get your Jewelry Maker book, which is going to tell you about how to make pieces like this, the instructional DVD as well. And as Tina said, we're on YouTube as well. So if you want to play these back whenever you want, on demand, if you want to see how Tina and some of the other guest designers actually create these pieces, then you certainly can do so just with this kit here. And then you get the JM hub as well. And I'm going to go over here to our ruby, because this is still available. Oh, we're going to do the technique. Okay. Because you didn't get to show us that on the last one, so we're going to see how we made the bracelet.
Right, I was going to make this bracelet. It's really, really simple. And I was going to say, if you are new as well, we're all, most of us designers, we're on Facebook. You can ask us questions on Facebook.
Yeah, you did say somebody asked you some questions yesterday. People do.
Yeah, if you get stuck on something. So I'll show you again, because obviously I know you're fairly new to it as well.
Yeah.
Maybe people don't know the basic techniques, but this is the techniques you get in the booklet. So to start off your bracelet, take your crimp bead.
Okay.
And just feed your crimp bead onto your beading thread. Okay. And we're going to be using, I've used a toggle clasp on there. I've used a round one there, but I'm using the heart here. The only thing to remember with toggle clasps is because this bit needs to be manoeuvrable through, I don't know which bit's actually the toggle, I presume that's the toggle.
Yeah.
So the toggle has to be able to manoeuvre through. You need to leave a nice little bit of a gap. So when you bring your, this is your mechanic, isn't it, to trap your wires together. So you bring your wire over, go through, And normally you would probably come up to sort of about there. Quite nice and tight.
So that will secure it there, won't it?
Yeah, but what I do with a toggle, just give yourself a little bit extra. Because you can cover this over as I've done on this one with the crimp bead. Just give a bit, it's because you need the manoeuvrability, because the toggle has to bend about. So it's only on toggle claws you need to give just that little bit extra.
Yeah.
And what I've found with these crimp beads that we've got in the kits now, they're really malleable. And if you're going to put a crimp cover on and they flatten down, and you think you're not going to get through that crimp bead, what you can do, if you put your plier halfway across it, okay, and bend it up with your finger to make a little dent in it, you can then sort of double bend it. Might need 2 pairs of pliers sometimes. But it's like you would use crimping pliers. Just bend it across. So it's not going to do it today, but then you can double it over. And then once it's double, it's like a smaller crimp bead and it fits in nicely inside.
Very durable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, what happened there? Right, so that's your toggle class one. So first thing you do is thread on. First thing you do is thread on. Now this chain is not open, so you haven't got to worry about this breaking. There's no links to open.
It's just all the way. Because imagine if you lost all those links and you felt like you had to put them all together. Hey, I'd just say, well, I'm going to make something else.
So just thread your first one on.
Okay.
Take through your first link, and then put your first stone on, your first Botswana agate.
Wonderful.
Okay. And now what I do as well, I haven't cut the end of that really flush to the crimp bead, because I think it's nice just to hide it in the first stone. You see, then
that's
that way,
a really nice way to finish it.
You don't ever get then the little piece of wire sticking out at the end. Okay. So then what you do, you want this to be uniform, so you need to count your links. I think when I did it, it was 8.
Okay.
So count along 8 links.
So you don't want any gaps or any of them hanging down.
No, so you count along your 8. So just count along 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It might have been 6 actually. Let's do 8. Just put your wire up. You could do it more. It's up to you actually.
What kind of effect you want to get.
I've got attached to my pliers. So there you go. So that's your first stone on, first gemstone on, and your first wire loop. You see, and then you just carry on. So you've now got your piece of beading thread.
So it's a really beautiful technique, and it's quite actually when you see it like this, it's very simple. To do.
Put your next gemstone on. Count your 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, you don't have to count them. You could have it all a bit wibbly wobbly if you wanted to. Next one on, and these have got such varied patterns on them.
They're perfect, aren't they?
Yeah, they're lovely. Count your 8. Look at that one. Look.
Your agate. See that? Now the rounds. If you know the pattern on the agate, you can see some of them have rings on them. That actually has to do with how the agate grows. You know, like when trees grow and they get rings on a tree, and it shows how old they are.
Right.
It's the same with your agate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just keep threading through like that. I won't do the whole bracelet.
You basically almost made it now, haven't you?
I mean, how quick is that? That's half a bracelet. You see? And there you've got.
And they're all even as well, so you've got that lovely chain there as well.
So it's nice to count them.
Yeah.
And then when you wear it, will hang that way, as you can see on there, they will just twist about and
But it looks lovely.
They just catch the light. I mean, you could do that on a necklace as well as the front piece of a necklace. So that is as simple as that, and then obviously you finish off the other end of your toggle clasp exactly the same. And then I've used the crimp covers just to cover over your crimps, and then that just comes round and forms your bracelet. So really simple technique and gives you a really different effect, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Excellent. I love it.
Good. So there's something else you've
done.
So
that's another. So now I know how to make a pair of earrings. I know how to make a pair of drop dangly earrings and a bracelet here. And you still make it. See, this, and I would have thought that this would have taken a long time to make here.
No. Do you know what you can make? This is the nice thing about jewellery making, and I've done it. I've put an outfit on and I thought, oh, I haven't got any earrings. And you can make them. You can just make yourself a pair of earrings really, really quick.
I always do that whenever I go out because I used to buy a lot of your, I told you I used to work in retail. I used to buy jewelry from the high street all the time, and recently every time I've gone out I've lost a pair of earrings. So you have to go out and buy some, but you know, it would be lovely just to make a pair of earrings there, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So that's it. That's that bracelet finished, apart from adding the clasp on.
That's the bracelet finish right now. Bracelet right now.
That's long enough. Just add your clasp on the other end in the same way, crimp it on, and that's done.
Excellent. So this is, Tina's displayed how she made this bracelet. You're getting all of this, $19.95, brand new in today. It is your top billing jewelry kit there.
It's lovely.
And we got our Wall of Fame coming up. So you can get involved on that. And we're gonna bring you the Wall of Fame right here, right now. So we have this set of our Wall of Fame and another one to bring you. Now, I'll start off this time. Look at this. Now, I wonder if this was made out of a kit.
Possibly, yeah, I would imagine so. Or maybe a 3-strand pack.
Yeah, have a look. Wow. Oh, that out of a street. Let's see here. Now, this is from, it says hi, it's from Brigitte here, and it says hi from JM, and hi JM and Lucy, this is my Wall of Fame for this week. I made this from the Mystic Carnelian deal, 3 strands, you're right. 3 strands for the price of 2. I've taken a while to use them, as some beads I find it hard to part with. You really have fallen in love with them, haven't you? I take them out of their box and stroke them and then put them away. You must really love them. She says, LOL. I've also used a silver from your Silver Findings box and a silver chain. It's a lovely set, I think so much better in person. I've still got a few more beads left, which I could make lots more. From Brit in Kent, so well done. That's gorgeous. I can't believe you made all of this out of a 3-strand kit. You were right. You know your stuff, don't you, Tina? So that is 433. Well done. And I'll let you read one now.
Okay. Next one is 434, and this one's been posted in. So just an ordinary photo. You don't have to email them in if you want to do it that way. And this is from Jennifer, another lady in Kent. We've had lots of ladies from Kent today, haven't we? Yeah. I shall have to come and visit Kent. It's not far from me, just across the water. So it says, Dear JM, this is my first entry to the Wall of Fame. Wow. It is agate and twisted amethyst. Oh, we had some of them earlier, didn't we? Smaller ones.
We did have your twisted.
And she said, I started making jewellery January when I fractured my shoulder and was bored. I gave up smoking in February last year and needed something to do with my hands. Found you on Channel 43 and not looked back.
Excellent.
So she says, you do lots of bargains and you've taken all my cigarette money, but at least the jewellery won't go out of smoke. That's such a good reason to give up smoking.
Hobby, isn't it?
She says, you make us all laugh, perhaps I can make you laugh. I've got a good stash and I take the gems off the cord as I can get more in the 34 bead boxes I have. Oh my goodness, no wonder you spent all your money, Jennifer. 34 bead boxes. I needed more room, so I put a shelf up for them, put them on the shelf, turned around to make coffee, and bang, the whole lot was all over the floor. Oh dear, oh dear.
It must have taken you forever to pick all of those.
Well, they probably weighed a lot if she's got 34 boxes of gemstones. And she said,
wow.
I hope you get to read this and hope I'm lucky. Well, I hope you're lucky, Jennifer.
Well done,
fantastic.
Jennifer. Excellent. Now, I've got another one for you. Now, this is gorgeous. I have never seen anything like this before. Very earthy looking. I love it. And this is from Jeanette. Here's this week entry for the Wall of Fame. It's made with components from the Simply Golden kit from ages ago, plus pyrite, mother of pearl pearls, and smoky quartz, all from JM. And I added from a friend in Brighton some times back. I was going to go for something simple to set off the wonderful power shell pendant, but I didn't do simple too well. Now this is very, very ornate. I love it though, and you know, this is one of the things I've been saying when I've been bringing you these things, because you can mix and match them while you have your order open. If you love this, if you love some of our strands, you know, this would have gone really nicely with the what is the kit, the one with the frosted quartz that we had on, and the snowflake obsidian?
Yeah, that 3-strand pattern. Now, I know Jeanette's work. She doesn't do simple.
No, she doesn't. I love how she's I didn't do it too well.
But she does beautiful
She does
bead
gorgeous
work as well. She's very, very clever.
That's 4, 3, 2. Well done, Jeanette.
She's another one of my Essex ladies.
Is she?
Yeah, see, they're all on there.
Oh, all right.
Okay, this is 435 and simple but absolutely beautiful. Look at that. That's all you need on that. That's just perfect, isn't it? And this is from Christina in Salisbury. And she says, Dear JM, here is my entry for the Wall of Fame made with an agate tiger's eye and utilising the thread that the beads came on instead of beading wire. You see, we're thrifty as well, us crafters. you don't throw anything away.
No, but you don't want to. You
No.
don't. That is. You can finish it all the same.
Yeah,
and it really looks beautiful, doesn't it?
Absolutely lovely. I love that star. I've not seen those, them starfish. They're
I never
gorgeous,
have
aren't they? Really lovely. Well done, Christina.
Well done. Well, we're going to have a look. We still have one more row of the Wall of Fame to come up. But I'm going to go over here and show you our 2012 game steals that we have. Now, before this, I'm going to bring you a little bit of information about the Wirework Workshop.
New to wirework? Why not come and join us in our Wirework for Beginners course? Join guest designer Louise Jacobson as she takes you through all the basic techniques of using wire.
People would benefit from coming on the Wirework course because it's an ideal opportunity to actually experiment without feeling the pressure of actually buying things and then not knowing how to use them straight away.
You will learn a variety of skills, all of which will help you to become more confident when using wire in your jewellery. During the course of today, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studio, meet the presenters, and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes a selection of colours and different gauges of wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, use of all relevant tools, lunch and refreshments, all for just $69.95. For details on course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
So there's a course that I'd booked myself in. That's Wirework for Beginners, and these are your 2012 game specials. Now we got about 20 minutes left of the show here, and I want to also talk about the Ruby. Well, so here's what we've been doing as your 20 game specials throughout the day. We started off with these. And these are your sterling silver beads here. You have 12 of them, I believe, and they've got this gorgeous detailing over them. So that's one of them. That's still available. And then if we move over to here, you've got your gold rings here as well. You have 20 of these in a pack, and those are still available as well. So what price did all of these were price slashed, and it's only for 24 hours as well. What price did the silver beads go to? They're your kind of discus shaped beads here. So these went to $5.95. These are $4.95 right now, so it's £1 saving on those. These originally, these jump rings that you're getting here, originally are $5.95, but today they're $4.95. I've got your pendant for you. Now, I remember this. I think this is $14.95 originally, $12.95 originally, but it went to $9.95 today. And there's 6 grams of silver here. And on your beautiful wire here, $17.95, and this is 100 meters of wire, and now it's $14.95. Now, all of these deals will expire at the end of the day. All of them. So we've got to do one more right now to get 5 for your 2012 game. So you've got your, because it's the 5 circles of the 2012 games there. So this is your last one. Deanna said she's worked really hard to put this together. She had to literally spoon feed that to me because I was like, why are we doing another one? No, we all want the deals, don't we? Now this is gorgeous. This is garnet. Now if you got the ruby, you could certainly use this with the garnet, couldn't you, Tina? Oh. Now there's less than 10 of the rubies left. And this is your garnet here. And this is your very last 2012 deal. Now, once we reduce this, you have 24 hours to get involved on it. What you're getting here is much like your ruby, your facet garnet and then your sterling silver here. Now, when I first saw these last time I was on Jewelry Maker, I was thinking I'd just wear them like this, with just a clasp on the end so I could wear them as a bracelet, but you could cut them and wear them into a pair of earrings. Now, Deanna said she chose this because garnet is the king of the gemstones. And the 2012 games are the king of the sporting events. Tina.
She's on fire today, isn't she? She's on
Tina,
fire.
really? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Deanna. You're normally very good.
Cheesy.
Ooh. There's people, this is gonna get worse. Deanna, I love you, sweetie, you know. I love the deals though. And that's one of the things, that's one of the things to get involved on. Top billing jewelry kit is not the one that we're on right now. This is your garnet bracelet. Or strand. I say bracelet because I just would think of putting this with a clasp there, but I'll show you the strand because it's actually quite long. Look at that. And you can see the luster there as well. Lots of sterling silver and your beautiful garnet right there. Now, this is your last 2012 summer game deal for today. And your original price is coming on the screen. It is $6.95. That is your original price there for this. Now, this is garnet and sterling silver. Sterling copper plated, sterling over your copper. And this is a beautiful, the garnet you've got here, this is actually the ultimate gift of love. So we have some beautiful romantic gemstones today. And here comes your price. So how do you feel about $4.95? It is your 20 games special, your summer special here. $4.95. Now, this isn't for the top billing jewelry kit. This is for your garnet strand here. It is the correct code. Graphics updated themselves. So if you want this at $4.95 instead of $6.95, then you need to be phoning on those lines because you have about, well, you have until tomorrow to make your mind up about this. Get involved now because with the ruby, we've only got we've got less than 10 of the rubies left and we had 100 of them originally in stock. It's 0800-644-655 for your beautiful garnet here. You've had so many different pieces that you can literally use and get on at price slash deals here, so that's amazing. This is your beautiful garnet and sterling silver strand, and each one of them are faceted. I think this is stunning. How would you use this, Tina, into some of your jewelry making?
I'd use it the same as I'd treat it the
like
same
with the
as
ruby?
the ruby. Yeah, I think because it's you know, not quite so precious, I'd use it with tassels and earrings and big statement earrings would be lovely.
I think some lovely drop earrings would be nice as well because you've got the sterling silver already incorporated in there. That takes some. There are a lot of people on the lines there. We only have, I think we've got about 5 of these rubies left. 5 of the rubies left here. So you can add that to your order while you're on the lines, and there's not a long queue either. We had 100 of them and there's only 5 of them left, so that's just showing you it's very busy. $4.95 for your garnet. And that is, it was originally $6.95. And here's your ruby here. So we've got lots still to come. I've got to look at the Challenge Sheila, not Challenge Sheila, Challenge Tina kit. And we've got our Wall of Fame as well coming up as well, if we can fit it in. But Tina says we like to chat, so we'll be able to do it. So we're gonna move on over. We're gonna see what our Challenge Tina kit is. And so those deals are available right now, but if you get involved in them tomorrow, they will preset on the price there. So, okay, Tina, let's see what you made today. Okay, Tina, let's see what you made.
Out of that.
Now,
in between our talking.
Well done. And you put the earrings that we made here.
Earrings.
Awesome. Look at those gorgeous earrings there. Now, here's the strands that Tina had to use. We were talking about that right at the start of the day. At 9 o'clock today, you had some incredible strands here to use, didn't you? And we were talking about the textures and the colors. And this is all that you've made from that one kit in just one day. I'm always gonna love doing this, aren't I? Because you've made so much. And hello. Hello, Jack.
Come on, no one's...
Jack, you're so close
on,
already.
Jack.
You might as well just walk on over.
Come on, Jack.
Oh, you got nice teeth. Yeah, lovely smile. Okay, so we're gonna show you everything that Tina had to work with here. And it's gonna be difficult because there's so much here. I'll show it to you. So here's all the strands that Tina originally had to work with here. So many textures, and you've got from your wood to your shell to your rondelles of your agate, which is one of the things that we were saying is featured in the JHM Hub this month. $27.95 for this kit right now. Would you like to explain some of the designs you made, Tina?
Well, it's fabulous. And look, if you want to just pan in there, that is what I've got left still as well. I mean, I could make another 3 or 4 pieces of jewellery.
So she still has loads left here.
You know, look, all that left in there. So, oh, again, oh, this fell off.
Here, let's show you this. This is one of your necklaces you made.
That one I thought would be quite unisex, actually. That's what I was saying about, you know, with the wood and the thing. So I think that could be quite a young piece, and I think guys could wear that. And that is just simple stringing. If you're a new jewellery maker, you've got such an amazing amount of texture and colour in here. I don't think you can go wrong. I don't think you could make anything out of this bundle that wasn't going to look nice. Yeah. You know,
well, that's nice to hear, then, isn't it?
And I've mixed the green and the red together on the charm bracelet at the front.
I'll show you some of the bracelets over here, because you made so many designs. This is what you were doing with that threading, because I saw you using the thread over there, and I was like, oh, I want to see that. So here's I'm going to move that over to the side because we've shown you what you've got. Thank you, Tina. And if we show you one of the bracelets that Tina has made here, you can see how she's really worked with the different shapes here. And you've got your wire thread. And I can't believe that you've actually made this clasp. In the time that we've had, of all the questions I've been asking you, you've actually made all of that.
Nice and solid, that one. So it's like, I thought that with the wood, I don't know, it just needed to be chunky, solid.
It is a chunky piece, very weighty as well.
Really
now
nice.
This is another piece. Now this is using your jasper and your pearl here. You strung these through, and this is a gorgeous design again with your clasp there. And you got your different beautiful pearls, and it worked very nicely there. And this is one of the things you were saying, because you were going to try, you were using. And you've actually successfully did that. Because normally you take this kit and probably separate it in between the greens and the oranges, or your earthy tones and your kind of green tones. So if you have a look at this here, you've actually used your green and orange together.
They go together lovely, don't they?
They do go together very, very nicely. Look at that. I love it.
And with the gold, I mean, it just fits
really is just so bright and beautiful. All of this for $27.95. And let's not forget about this over here. Did you make this pendant?
Yeah.
Everything. You might ask that. Of course I did, Alex. And I just can't believe you made all of this here. I didn't have my eye on you.
Yeah.
See,
this is just making your own jump rings out. I've got a little wooden dowel in there. Just wrap it round. Just make your own jump rings. I've used the 2 shapes of the red agate there. I love bicones. Bicones and rondelles are my 2 favourites. And I love the way the rondelles sit and they articulate. Just added a little beady bead on there, which I'd just done when you asked to see one. Yeah, that was funny.
That's what you're doing. So when I asked Tina to show me how to make a beady bead, she actually hadn't. She just made this right here. So that's she hadn't put the whole thing together.
Spooky.
It was spooky that we asked you for that. So here's the earrings that I made.
Yeah.
Kind of, with Tina's help. And these are some other earrings. Now, I love the bicones. These are gorgeous, aren't they? They look like fire opal. They're really gorgeous.
Yeah. And with the bicone shape, it's such a useful shape as well, because if you make a beady bead out of bicones, you get more of a angled star. That makes a lovely shape.
Lovely angles here, and it goes perfectly well with this necklace that we've got here. So it's $27.95 to get involved on this entire kit right now. It's 0800-655-655. If you love everything that Tina's made here, you can take this home and you still have some left over. And this is everything she's made in, and how much time did you have? About 4 hours, but not really, because I was stopping you to do other things, wasn't I?
We were chatting, wasn't we?
We were chatting.
And the Wall of Fame. And
yes.
Oh, it's fun though.
It is fun. I love it. Time flies when you're making jewelry. I'm sure many of you know that anyway, because if you can, you know, this is a great way to spend your time for good, really.
And
so
it helped that lady stop smoking, so it's got to be
it's got to be a good hobby
it?
then. So this is your beautiful necklace as well. And this is a different way of using the toggle clasp. Tina's used it as a pendant instead of, not as a clasp. Oh, but she's done it as well. Oh,
and then I've
Tina.
and I've matched the back in.
Tina. Look at that. All from one kit. This isn't 2 or 3 kits, it's just one kit. $27.95. Do we have time to do any of the Wall of Fames? We've got a little bit of time. We won't have a break. What we'll do is you'll just read. I'll pass you this there, Tina.
Right,
and we'll do
it's a shame them to be up there, because if you see yours up there and you don't see it on,
yeah, you might feel a bit.
Okay, so this is 429, beautiful bright colours, and this is from Jean in Buckhurst Hill, and she says, hi, what JM, here's my entry for the WOF. I was asked to make it for a friend who loves purple. Oh, was it me? It's made with painted shell coins, magenta, cracked agate and green jade, all from a kit. I did lots more purple jade beads in various sizes from a bead box, plus a few amethyst chips in my stash. I ended up being tempted to keep this one, as I love purple too, but there was plenty left to make another one. The coins were gorgeous and so unusual. I hope you have something similar soon. Keep up the fun, and that's from Jean in Buckhurst Hill. And you're 429, Jean?
Okay, well, I'm going to read read Susan's. You've just entered this into the Wall of Fame. You're 431. It's hope you like my entry for the Wall of Fame, and we do. All JM agate quartz and silver freshwater pearls from the flower. The flower. You're seeing Gemma's tutorial. This is from Susan in North Shields, and well done. You're 431. We're going to try to fit in 2 more.
Fabulous. And here's 428, and this is from Angie in Manchester, and she says, hi, what JM, here's my WOF for this week. It's my 4th entry, and I've not had any success getting shown yet. Yay, you've got on, Angie! Yeah. But I keep trying. She's happy to keep trying.
Yeah, yes.
And this is a set I made of hematite from JM. The photo does not do it justice, unfortunately, but I'm doing my first party next week, so hopefully someone will want to buy it. Wish me luck. Good luck, Angie.
Good luck, Angie.
Well, that must be luck, because you've got on at last.
You did it, and that means you're going to have a good time. Now, this is one of my favorite ones. It is from Cindy in Ipswich. It's gorgeous. My sister would love this. This is here is this week's entry for the Wall of Fame. No gems in sight, sorry, but copper wire from JM. Made this ear cuff for my 11-year-old daughter Abby. She loves it. Finger crossed for the draw this week, and I need some more wire. All right then, Cindy. Well done. Gorgeous. You are entry number 430, and my sister would love this. Absolutely love this. This is so trendy. You know, this is all over the shops. So, fabulous. That's been our whole entire show there. If you love what Tina's done with this, like I have, you can get involved in that for $27.95. And good luck on the Wall of Fame for all of you there. It's been another really great show with me here and Tina here on Jewellery Maker, and I hope to join you again. I hope you've enjoyed you, and I hope that you're very inspired about the pieces that are going to be coming to your door very, very shortly. Very, very shortly, you're going to be able to get all of your bundle deals and everything. Now, if you missed out on anything, I'm not sure. We might have some of the rubies left. It's just about sold out, and your summer deals as well. They are absolutely selling out like hotcakes. So if you want them, ooh, I want to knock that over. If you want them, please dial in. It's 0800-644-655. You can add anything you want to your order, and that is a free phone number. I almost said low call rate.
Low call.
Low call rate. No, it's a free phone number. Now, if you missed anything, have a look on the web, and we'll be really. And the show's on YouTube as well. So check after 4 o'clock, and you'll be able to watch on YouTube as well. And we've done a lot of instructional work, haven't we, today?
We have, yeah. It's nice. It's nice to show all the
so
techniques
I do feel
again.
more informed.
Yeah.
I do feel now, next time I see you, I can make something because I've got my earrings here.
Yeah, I think you should. I think that's a challenge.
I will
for you.
work up to making my own piece and showing it to you soon. Well, that's it from us today in Jewellery Maker. Tina here and Alex, I'll see you later.
Bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com. Or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.